is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system.
Showtime!
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
Are you ready?
No! I'm just ribbing. I know you're ready.
I apologize.
For the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight,
After chaos,
proudly brings to you its
Awesome.
YouTube
live stream.
champions of the world!
This is your boy Elf from the Jkl Awesome. That's my boy Pop T, the hot Popics live stream.
And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you!
What's up, peeps? Oh my god. Oh my god. The intro gets me going. This is Elf from the Jkl Awesome. That's my boy Pop Heat. Hot Popics live stream. How we doing on this lovely Wednesday at 4:36?
46. That's faster than last time. Normally it's 4:37, 38. Facebook reminder.
Oh, yep. We're early today, baby. Take that.
We'll try and do it a minute or 30 seconds earlier each week. We'll get on time eventually.
So we get to 4:30 exactly. Sooner or later we'll get it right. It's amazing how we used to start at 4:30 like clockwork, and then we just got all in our heads. They'll wait for us. They're not going anywhere.
All in our heads.
Yeah. We got big headed. We think we big time now. We've been going for over a year. What's up, people out there? Welcome back. Another episode of Hot Popics. We're gonna jump into some Funko stuff because guess what? Funko stuff is happening. I hit the chat in a second, but we gotta talk about.
We're not talking about live. We're not talking about fun TV.
No, we're not talking about none of that stuff. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 6-pack with the cooler went on sale and sold out. From what I saw and heard, I can't say saw because I didn't even know it dropped. I found out an hour after it dropped. Thank you.
Yeah, the email dropped very late.
Yeah, and that kind of pissed me off because I did want to try to grab one, but from what I hear, it sold out in about 10 to 12 minutes. But Funko Europe supposedly still had some. So
yeah, I'm looking at it now. They do have it. €95, and there I see it's $100. So they're actually finally getting the euro and dollar balance correct.
exactly.
Which is pretty good. Do you know what I mean? Normally they put it at €105.
Right.
You know? But now they kind of got it well balanced, I think.
Well, this shows 80 right here on my screen. What are you looking at?
This is €95 on mine.
This is 80. We both looking right at it, bro. I'm saying.
Mine's I'll take a screenshot and I'm gonna send it to you right now.
I'm not saying you're lying.
Nuts.
I'm not saying you're lying at all.
That is crazy, man.
On Funko Europe, I'm looking at it. Welcome to Funko Europe. Here's the flag. Y'all saw me switch live, and that's what it's showing.
So if you buy it from from an American browser, off an American laptop, and you have it sent to a European address, you get it for a whole €15 cheaper.
That's crazy. I wonder if I were to buy it. I mean, I doubt I could ship it to myself. So if I had it shipped to you, what? Oh man, we might have to.
Is that
talk later.
Pounds? What symbol do you have on it?
That little. I don't know.
Does it look like an E or the? Yeah, you see, that's pounds.
Yeah, it looks like an E. Oh, so those are pounds. Okay.
So it's £80, yeah. So it's €95.
Okay, all right. Okay, we're good then. We're good. Because I'm looking at it. I don't know the little symbols. I'm sorry
Yeah.
to the rest of the world. I apologize. Because I'm like, yo, that's crazy if it's a different price because I'm on a US browser and you're on a European browser.
Yeah, can you imagine? I'll be
that would
like,
be
bro, yes, they're
ridiculous.
setting records for weird things. Like,
Yo, that would have been freaking ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Rian said it. Yeah, it's set to pounds, not euros. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm
everyone's
not a
jumping on you.
genius.
Everyone's
I'm
jumping
not
on
a
you.
genius here. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't know the difference in the symbols and stuff. They tried to teach me when I was in college, but I was like, why do I care? I'm not going anywhere. I guess I should have learned. But yeah, it's sold out here anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes. The sucky thing about, at first looking at it and seeing that you're getting a guaranteed chase because it says one chase included per 6-pack. So you're
Per
definitely
6-pack.
getting a chase. The issue is
what
you're
is
gonna
the chase?
buy it, right? You don't know which chase you're getting. And if you
But
want to
what
get
is
all
the-
6 chases, you're gonna have to pay so much because you're gonna have to go to so
I
many
think-
different people.
I think eventually they will sell it. I think this is just maybe to have it.
I don't know. I think it's a 10,000 piece though.
Okay, do you know what the chase is? Do you see how it's changing? You go to
No,
the second picture.
Yeah, but you don't know
Okay.
which chase you're gonna get though.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you can at least know what the chases are. It's the color
Yeah.
of their thingies changes to their.
Oh yeah. I
Same
know what the
color, I guess.
chases are. Yeah, I'm sorry. Here's the chases right here. So for the turtles, it's basically whatever color their bandana is. That's the color of the turtle.
That's it. I couldn't think of the word bandana. Wow.
Yeah. And Bebop and Rocksteady are like orange and yellow. So yeah. But you don't know what chase you're getting when you order them though.
Dude,
So
Rocksteady looks horrible in that yellow.
you think?
Yeah.
Where
Then again, the purple doesn't look too good either. So I don't know. So that's my preferential tastes.
Right. I mean, honestly, I want the Raphael. Red was my favorite color. It's still my favorite color. And growing up, Raph was my favorite turtle. And I would love to get my hands on that Raphael chase. I know it's probably going.
What is their wordings? Can you imagine you get more than one chase? Do they say only one chase per?
It says one chase included per 6-pack. It doesn't say
Now,
only
can I ask
one.
you something? How do they know this though? I mean, it's all pre-sealed from factory.
Yeah, it's got to be something
The people,
on the can.
the people in the factory obviously get told only one per pack, maybe then.
Right. It's got to be something on the can to let you know which one is the chase. That is something we probably haven't picked up on because I still have this sealed rocket right
Yeah,
here.
'cause look at they obviously can't put chase on the can because it gives away the whole point of having it sealed and the count.
Right. And I mean, there's numbers on the bottom of the can. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on, let me bring this up. And I'm sure there's something in the numbers that probably will tell you.
No, but also these aren't hand packed either. I can't imagine them being hand packed. They got to be some sort of machine pack. So how does it?
I don't know. I
suppose it'll be easy. I don't know. So the rest of our lives, I guess.
But yeah, it's definitely.
But they look pretty cool. I like the commons. The commons look pretty cool. I like the idea behind the chase. It's a cool idea. It's a smart chase, I think, because you wouldn't think they would actually do something like that. To be honest, I think it's cool. I love the shading on the bandanas and the stuff. It's pretty cool in this as well.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. These are some sodas that if they sorry guys, if they were readily available to get like in store or on a website or something where I could just order and get them, I would probably try to get them. At least the turtles. I wasn't a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, but I was a fan. I watched the cartoon. I liked the turtles, but considering that this 6-pack and one chase per 6-pack, and you don't know which chase you're getting, and I mean, getting the guaranteed chase again is is sweet, but if
Is the thing
if I bought the 6-pack, I would want the raft chase. I wouldn't really care about any of the other chases. And if I got one of the others, it's like, okay, now I got to figure out how to get a raft chase.
But you could
Hopefully I
obviously
have a
trade
chase that somebody wants, and somebody has raft and they don't want. Maybe I could trade. I mean, there's ways to do it. It's just I'd rather just. I would prefer if I'm gonna buy a 6-pack to just get 6 rafts, guarantee my raft chase, and then I can either sell or give away the rest. Like that's just me personally.
Yeah. Well, maybe look, just maybe trade it away, because maybe if they don't end up selling them individually after a first initial wait and a run after this, then maybe they do sell individually canned. But if they don't, I'm sure someone prefers Donatello over Raphael, and you can just trade it up or something.
Yeah. I'd definitely have to put the word out there, and I'm sure it's not as hard if you're just trading for one chase, because you want a certain chase. But for those that want to get all 6 chases, or even just the turtles, that's going to be a little bit of work, because obviously you got.
But sure, they're going to. I reckon they're going to. They'll wait a while, I think, so they can try and get all this sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And once they got it sold out, I think they eventually will bring out the individual cans.
Well, we'll see. I mean, there's a piece count on them. I can't tell from this picture. Somebody had said it in one of the. Yeah, because I can't really see the cans. I can't zoom in on it.
Yeah, they all.
And there is a picture somewhere. 10,000, right? So
10,000,
if 10,000 sold out in the U.S., like they can't really put out.
Like, I don't know. I think. Well, look, I think Ninja Turtles is a lot bigger in the US, and I reckon the reason it didn't sell out here is because it's not the end of the week, because there's a large amount of Europeans get paid weekly. I don't know if it's just that side. Right. And to fork out €95 just like that, or £80 just like that, it's not going to be at the beginning of the week.
Right.
Middle of the week,
Right. So we'll see what happens come Friday, I guess is what you're saying. Then we'll see.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
All right. All right, guys. I just wanted to start off with that because Funko kind of pissed me off, because I was going to buy one and then open them on a live or in a video or something and see which chase I got. And hopefully I got Raph, and if I didn't, whatever. But try to trade.
I do like the concept. We were asking for a 6-pack.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
They did something a little bit more, in my opinion. And I know me, I am very hard on Funko in regards to a lot of the things they do, but I've got to give them props for this, because they could have just done a boring old 6-pack, but they done a cooler bag.
Yeah, a nice cooler bag.
Really, really, really cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they actually, if you think about it, they're not charging much more. I mean, it's €15 for a soda here. That's 15 times 6. Which is that? I don't know. 60. That's almost the
90.
price. 90, is it? Okay. Do you see now? That's already. Nah, my math is. Don't laugh.
You're good. You're good. I'm not laughing at you.
Listen, I suck at
fast math.
Anyway,
it's just.
Listen. Anyway, so that's
I
already
wasn't
the
laughing
price
because you couldn't figure it out. I was laughing because I'm doing the same calculation. I was gonna say the same thing. Like over here, it's like $13 for a soda, 13 times 6, and added. I was literally doing it in my head as you started saying it.
So if you kind of think about it, the sodas on normal price already go to 90, so you're essentially paying €5 for the cooler bag.
Yeah.
Technically, you know what I mean? Yeah. And the fact that you actually will get free shipping thereafter too.
Yeah.
It's actually a steal if you think about it.
Yeah. For you guys, it's more of a steal. Over here, a soda. I mean, I guess if a soda from the Funko shop is $15, then it's the same. It's $10.
But bear in mind, you can't just also say a normal soda. You got to say exclusive soda, because this is exclusive soda.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a Funko exclusive soda, so it'd be about $15. If you were thinking it as a normal soda, then it would be like $13. So then you're paying a lot more for the cooler. But yeah, for $15 per soda, and then you get the cooler for like $10. So yeah, it's pretty good. What I would like to see is if that cooler can fit actual cans of soda, you can carry them around in the cooler. Because if I buy the sodas and get that cooler, yeah, my Funko sodas fit in there, but I'm not gonna store them in there. Like I want to display them or whatever. I don't want them to be sitting in a cooler.
But do you
bag,
think?
so.
Do you think it'll be an actual cooler bag though? That would be.
Well, that's why
But you
I'm
know
wondering
what?
if it is.
Have a look.
Is an
It
actual
actually
cooler.
might be, because if you look at the image of it, it's a Loungefly product.
Oh, then yeah, it's probably an actual cooler.
Loungefly quality is actually very good.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't be surprised if they actually start. I wouldn't be surprised if they start selling this afterwards too.
Oh yeah, cooler bags for different IP. Like they do a Star Wars bag because we know Star Wars sodas are coming. They do a Ghostbusters theme one because they did a bunch of Ghostbusters, and they still have 2 more of the at least the Ghostbusters to go. So they did Stay Puffed and Vince Clortho and Ray and Peter. So you still got not Ray, Egon. So you still got Ray. You got Winston. You could do what's her face, the receptionist. You could do Slimer. Like there's a whole bunch of Ghostbusters they could still do. What other He-Man? They could do a He-Man bag. So yeah, Loungefly. Now that you mention it, yep. Cooler bags are coming, guys. They're probably going to be like $30 a piece.
People will buy it for sure. Loungefly this side, I don't know what it is like stateside, but Loungefly this side it's crazy, man. Like people love it. Like, well, I guess if you're into the bags and things, but like I'm obviously not. But people love it.
Well, Loungefly's I can't say it's huge over here. I really don't know how big it is over here, but I know Loungefly bags go for a lot of money and they do sell. I remember when I first found out about a certain Loungefly bag, I didn't even know what Loungefly was, but it was a certain design of a bag. I found out it was Loungefly. I said, all right, let me go online and find it. Of course, it's sold out in every retail store, but every secondhand place, like say eBay, was selling it for like 2 to 3 times what the bag sold for in stores. And I was like, okay, whatever. I started looking at other Loungefly bags, and then when I started going to Hot Topic, seeing what the bags cost, and I'm like, okay, this is a thing. Like people are literally buying these and flipping them online. So, like I said, I don't know how well they sell, but I know certain ones can definitely go for a lot of money. So, yeah, and that was like my first introduction to lounge fly. So, Loungefly. Oh, all right. Let me hit up the chat. You guys have been patient with us talking about this. Yesy Lou, what's up? Thank you for showing up. Hails from the Kingdom, Chase. How you doing today? Rion, thank you for showing up, hanging out with us. Quick Draw, ride it like a Rancor. I like it.
Ride it like a Rancor.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk
Naughty
about
little monster. What's going on?
Let me
Thank you
talk.
for showing up, hanging out with us. We gonna talk about it. Who am I missing? Welsh Dragon Hunter, thank you for showing up. Appreciate your support and watching our videos also. Thank you.
Listen, cool. He's a great guy. He shares a lot of the guys. Like I do appreciate he shares my videos almost all the time. I know he shares yours quite often too. So Welsh Dragon, thanks a lot, brother. I do appreciate that.
Yes, definitely appreciate the support. DPJ64, thank you for showing up. You said you were in the middle of a job interview and completely missed the TMNT drop today. Listen, I was on the train.
I hope you get that job, bro.
But yeah, hopefully you get the job. Then you have more money to buy more stuff that you really don't need, but we like spending our money on. And the more money you have to spend on that stuff, the better your life will be because it makes you happy. And that's the most important thing, making yourself happy. And hopefully, like you said, if you get the job, it'll be worth it. Well, you'll have the extra money to pay the secondhand market prices for those turtles.
Jeez, like I can imagine. Like, what do you think the secondhand market will be on that turtles? Guys in the chat, let's involve you guys. Let's get your thoughts. What do you think the secondhand market's going to be on that 6-pack with the bag? Drop it in the comments, and then we can. Well, you
Yeah,
look at
well,
$100. People aren't going to go too crazy. I reckon between 150 and 200.
yeah,
Something
if
like
they're
that.
selling the whole set.
The whole set. Yeah.
Yeah, cooler and I could tell you right now, for if somebody gets the cooler and the 6 sealed sodas and just gonna flip it as is, like not open them, not mess with it any, yeah, I would say it's gonna at least be 175 because you got to get your money's worth. Um, you would think 150 would do it. You would think people would be like, "Oh, I made $50, great," but no, people are gonna go overboard
Well,
because of
that's
the
why I
fact
say
that you're guaranteeing one chase, and the fact that if you want to get a whole set, you're gonna have to wheel and deal your way to it or buy each individual. So it's gonna be a lot of money in these turtles. So I think
that's what I'd
initially it's
say.
gonna be like around 175.
I'd say generally when you do try and flip something, you do flip it so you can get another one and make profits.
Yeah.
So I reckon they know they can actually lean towards a higher amount with ease because of the fact of the chase. Yeah, I agree with you.
See, usually DPJ, I would agree, resale is going to be crazy, but 4 months from now, it'll die down. Unfortunately, for people who are trying to get all the chases, it's going to be worse later because the chase once those initial people get their 6 chases, there's going to be harder for the rest
To
of
actually
the
get the
people to
chases
get
itself,
all
yeah.
6 chases.
Was
Yeah, because
yeah,
it's only
it depends.
10,000.
The
10,000
10,000, the chase count, that is how much? That's normally like 1,500 or something.
What is 6? Something like that. I'm trying. I'm about to. I'm busting
1,300, I
out the
think.
calculator right now.
Yeah, my math sucks.
Yeah, it's 1,666. Wow, that was such an easy calculation. 1,666. All right. So you
That's
got
once those
1,000.
guys get settled.
Yeah, like how? Right, exactly. How is it gonna work out for people who want to get all 6? Because, like I said, I'm only interested in the raft. I won't even say I'm only interested, but if I got the raft chase, I'm happy. So that's one less chase for a complete set because I just wanted my one chase. And there's going to be some people out there, like let's say you, for example, if you got the 6-pack, you're going to grab whatever chase is in there, be happy with it, have your 6-pack. So that's another chase
Yeah,
that's
also
not
another chase that's
out
gone.
there.
Yeah,
So you got to understand that there's going to be a bunch of collectors like that where they're going to have their one chase and be satisfied. So for the completionist, if you don't jump on it early, then later on it's going to be harder for you to get a complete set of chases or a lot more expensive because people are going to know the demand is going to be still as strong, but the supply is going to be a lot lower. It's going to be really, I think, for this particular product. I understand what DPJ is saying because usually, the hype is real big at first and then it dies down. And a pop that costs $100 at the beginning, you could buy for like $30 a few months later. Perfect example, that Mandalorian Super Trooper thing from last year, whatever, that dropped on Funko Shop, and off the bat it was selling for like $150. You get it for like $30 now. So, you know,
you know what? Just realizing we're not taking into account the actual count. On the cans for these guys, it says 10,000, so they can't bring out a second run.
Right, you can't make it anymore, and it's 10,000 for each soda, so it's
You know what I
60,000
mean?
sodas.
So they can't bring out another run because it defeats the point of having the run amount on these pops,
Right.
on these sodas. So they're not going to bring another run. So it's going to be a trading game to try and get all of them.
Yeah, exactly. So they made
And
sure
they're not going to be able to do another run and say this is a top-up run or something like that because they'll lose the novelty of the actual having the chance to actually only get it.
Yeah.
So that's it. And now I wonder what is the proportions they left for, because they don't do the whole international thing anymore, because you get international things everywhere. So I wonder what
Well,
the what percentage of the 10,000 they sent to
well,
Europe.
what I think out of whatever is sitting on Funko Europe, like the international sodas that I found over here, I found in FAO Schwartz, and I don't know why they had them, but I'm sure that's an international store. So maybe there was some way around it for them. I don't know. I was trying to think about it, but yeah, considering that a lot of there are places here that are getting the international sodas, um, I don't know. I mean, if you look at it that way, though, it will be easier for some people to get the chases because I don't really care if it's an international or a US version. I mean, the only real difference is the color of the pog and the international stamp on the can. I don't care about that. So as far as I'm concerned, I just want the figure. So it's like for me, it's like getting the special edition sticker versus a Target sticker. I don't care. I care more about the pop than the actual sticker. So I guess that's a personal preference, but that will make it a little bit easier. Get Barbarian. No, you're not the winner. Get out of here. You see that? He said I ordered 6 Casey Jones sodas and had all commons from Funko Europe. That's crazy.
Before we move on to that, I just want to just take this one up just for 2 seconds. I've been thinking about it the whole week, and just on the topic of the international little stamp and everything, I realized that I was a little bit unfair in regards to what I was saying last week in regards to Funko and running their company. In regards to the sticker. I don't know. I had it on my head for the whole week, and I just wanted to just clear it up and just say and acknowledge that I was a little bit unfair on Funko because I realized it was a little bit irrational. I did get worked up. It was a little bit unfair for me also to be so upset with a third party, as you say, like Jkl Collectibles. But more so Funko, obviously being really irrational last week and upset and emotional about the little sticker. Who would have thought? I got a little bit excited and I realized, I just got to get on my chest, to be honest. I got to realize that Funko has no control at what no control on third-party companies' purchase routes or purchase whereabouts. Right. So it was unfair for me to actually say how do they run the company. So just putting it out there, I was wrong. But I still state, though, I do feel it's a little unfair that third-party companies, not only Jkl Collectibles, but third-party companies, as you phrased it, do buy in stock from other countries. It kind of defeats the point. Yeah. But as I say, I just wanted to clear it up, and I did realize that I was a little bit unfair to Funko. No one's going to see it, but at least my conscience is cleared a little bit. But yeah, I do realize they can't control the second ammo. But yeah, now that that's out.
I agree with what you just said, Barbarian. Somebody called Pop Heat, or they sent them an email or something and was like, listen, buddy, you retract that statement you made last week.
Listen. To be honest, what I also came to realize is it's not even only my channel that's affected by this too, and that's what got me on the thought of it. It's your channel too, and I got to watch my mouth sometimes. I got to be respectful, and I do get sometimes it does get to the better of me. And no, but in all honesty, in all aspects of life, that's what got me thinking about it. Like I got to think before I speak, and it did get a little bit better than me. And I think anyway,
listen, I phrased it well. I listen, it's your opinion, it's how you feel. It's not like
what I was saying though, like
how you was feeling.
There's a difference in the moment. There's a difference between the way I phrased my opinion and you phrased your opinion last week. Your opinion was the same as mine, but you phrased it in such a better way. And that's kind of what I want to get at in that regard.
He said the Funko lawyers get you.
No, they didn't, man. They didn't. I'm just trying to be nice, okay? But
What's up, Thomas? Thank you for showing
Vincent twisted my arm.
Oh man! All right, well, we applaud
talking.
you.
No, I didn't want that. I just wanted to clear. I felt a little bit bad. Just to go back to what you call it, comment about this Casey Jones sodas. Barbarian.
Oh
on
yeah.
one of his.
Oh my god.
On one of these things, he got upset, and what are we calling it? Chase or rage? That's it. Barbarian brother, you got to call it that, man. I don't enjoy seeing you upset. I know it gets your blood pressure up, but it's very entertaining.
See, we have to get to the bottom of whether he ordered two sodas 3 times or he ordered 6 and they sent it to him 222. Because if they sent it to him 222, then that's wrong. They shouldn't have done that. You're supposed to just send the case because they have the box of the case.
No, but if he did admit on the video he doesn't know if he ordered 4 and then 2. He wasn't sure on the way he ordered.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
The thing that I wanted to touch on that, and I feel bad for Welsh Dragon that he didn't get at least one chase. If he ordered a case, I think that should have been maybe a chase in there. But I can see, I don't know, unless they literally pack it in 6 packs, it could be a chase.
They pack it in 6 packs. The sodas come in 6 packs. Pops come in 6 packs. If a pop has a chase, it comes in a box of 6. So it's guaranteed 1 chase per every 6 pops.
Okay.
And the sodas come the same way. They come in boxes of 6. And I know this because I have 2 comic shops here that I go to. One of them that definitely sells sodas. One of them that sells sometimes sodas. And I've seen that they come in boxes of 6. Because the lady, Hypnotronic Comics, where I got my Jokers from, she ordered a case of 6 because I told her I can guarantee 3 of them will sell because I'm buying 2 and I might buy a 3rd one. So she bought the case of 6. Of course, I bought 2. Didn't get the chase. I went back and bought 2 more to see. Didn't get the chase. So the last 2, there's probably the chase in there, but I didn't get the last 2. So, but the box it's a box about this size, 6, and it's like
I saw one. Barbarians had it. Yeah. The thing is, I ordered 6 and Funko Europe sent them as. You see, now this is the thing. He's commenting now, and I'm not going to bash. I'm gonna approach this the right way this time.
No, I'm a bash because they shouldn't be doing that.
No.
If somebody orders 6, they should send a case of 6. You shouldn't.
No, for sure. I agree with you. Now, recently, someone had asked me to help them out to get something, right, or Funko Europe, right, which I'm well happy to do, right, and they actually sent an entire wrong order. Like not even one item in there had anything to do with the original order, right? How does that get mistaken? Like, you know? And I'm not bashing. I'm being curious, right? Now, Welsh Dragon says he ordered 6. So as you say, Butcher, he should get a case.
Yeah.
Why are they separating it?
Right. Exactly.
Unless what they've done is in the storeroom, they've already unpacked everything.
Yeah, they just take them all out and set them up. And you should.
You know what? Well, they shouldn't do that, but at the same time, they can't leave everything packed up until someone buys a case.
Right, but you leave some of them because you know some people are going to buy 6.
I suppose so. I do because I know the majority they do the 2 soda Saturday. They buy one and they buy another one and hope that they get.
Right.
But I don't know. It's a little bit shocking though. I feel bad for Wild Dragon because he should have at least gotten the one chase.
Yeah. Because if you buy, just like when you would buy from Hot Topic, you would guarantee a chase because you bought 6, so they just send you the case. Boom, 6.
But look, Wild Dragon somehow maybe you can sell the 5 commons. I know it'll be difficult. But if you sell the 5 commons, you might be able to buy the chase secondhand.
Yeah, you could buy the chase secondhand. Yeah,
at least, because you just need to keep one. Common.
Yeah, keep the 1 common and sell. I mean, you could depending on how much the chase is worth, then I mean, at the very least, you sell the 5 commons and get enough money back, so it offsets some. Yeah. So then the chase, you're probably just paying what a can would be, based on you getting your money back. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
So their barbarian admitted that he ordered 3 lots of 2.
3 lots of 2. I know if I order 6 cans from any place and they send me 6 individual cans instead of sending me a case. I mean, sending you 6 individual cans, it ups your chances of getting more than one chase, but it greatly increases your chances of getting no chases. I'd rather guarantee my one chase.
One chase, yeah. Especially if you're a collector of 1 chase and 1 common, yeah.
Yeah. And if if you luck out and get 2 or even 3 or who knows, all 6 chases, yeah, you hit the jackpot, but that's not going to happen all the time. I mean, how many of us have done just chase roulettes for pops? And you see, it's not guaranteed you're going to grab a chase. Yeah, some of us have gotten lucky and gotten 2. I've never gotten 2. I've only gotten 1 chase in the chase roulette. But it's like, if you order 6 of a certain item and it's a 1 in 6 chance of a chase, you should just get the chase and they need to stop playing. Especially with sodas, because you can't tell which one's the chase. At least with the pops, if somebody orders 6, you can go, okay, grab a chase, put it in the box, and give them 5 commons. But with a soda, once you take it out that box, now they're all mixed up. You don't know which one is the chase. So
yeah, you see, unless I don't know.
And I mean, some of them you can weigh. I mean, we know you get the scale.
I can't imagine Funko actually weighing to make sure that one person doesn't get 5 out of 6 chases.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't think there's anyone actually spending that time doing that.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, certain ones you can weigh because the just like the pops, the sodas, some of them are different weights depending on what the chase is versus the common. But some of them, it's so close you can't tell. Because like if you have a common that's normal colored and then you have a chase that's like gold, but it's the same mold, they're gonna weigh the same. You're never gonna be able to tell.
Whilst Dragon, why can't you sell your commons? Don't you? There's a group if you'd like. There's a soda group that I follow that I can send you a link. Just let me know if you want to, or if there's another reason why you can't sell it. But otherwise, I can send you the Facebook link if you'd like.
Yeah, get that information. Like Barbarian said, he opened a mixed 6-pack and pulled 4 chases, and it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Like that's amazing. Like I can't wait.
Amazing.
Imagine this, Barbarian. You order 3 sets of 2 of different sodas, like you usually do on your channel. You open up, you have your 6 different cans, and you pull 6 chases. Just imagine how amazingly unrealistic that even sounds. Like, but that would probably be Barbarian's best video ever. He probably dropped dead on screen, and that's it. Pulled 6 chases.
Okay, I see. Yeah, like can you imagine those 6 chases? Like he almost probably dropped dead though. Like he'll be like,
yeah.
You'll need a jelly bean to bring him back to life.
Oh, he says he's not on Facebook.
Oh, okay, I understand.
We don't like that.
Maybe on Instagram. I know you're on Instagram, I think.
Yeah, there's definitely Instagram places you can do.
You can maybe, or even not even just put it up on your stories on Instagram. You follow enough, and then if you want to get it going, I suppose we can all share it this side if you want to just sell it locally.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just, you know,
absolutely.
We have to help each other, bro.
Or even trade. Yeah. Like, some people have sodas that they don't mind getting rid of. He said, so drop it. That would be a good video. Hey, you said something similar in the chat, the PTC chat, about people dropping dead and you not having to go to funerals, although you would enjoy those funerals. Don't start with us, Barbarian.
I was shocked. I was just like, dude. And I was like, Sam, read this thing, man.
He said his IG account is gone. So what are you doing?
Bro, man.
Oh, all right. We'll figure something out for you. We'll try to
figure something out. We're gonna help you get that chase. Yeah. Funko can't help you, we'll help you a little bit.
Yeah.
I wasn't bashing.
No. I'm not saying that.
I'm gonna have something permanently on the screen. I'll make a new wallpaper. Hashtag not bashing Funko.
Hashtag not bashing Funko. Please, Funko. Please, sir. Also, guys, myself and the Bearded Barbarian, we did a box battle, last catch of mystery box. So if you see us going back and forth, that's what we're talking about. Go check out my channel. Check out Barbarian's channel. Our box.
I think
battle
it's their recent videos, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, my most recent, definitely. And I'm not sure Barbarian. I believe it's his most recent because he dropped it yesterday. But Barbarian, he drops videos a lot more often than I do. So check those out. Tell us who won. He keeps saying he won. He didn't win. I got to count up some votes. So we're gonna see. But it was fun. It was fun, and both videos were very fun. So go check those out and let us know what you think. All right, so let's get over into the Funko Twitter account. These slipped right past me. I was going back through the Funko Twitter.
It was very quick.
I was like, how did I miss these?
And I went back to see it. Yeah,
and I mean that's something I'm interested in, but I was like,
I think someone my side shared it, and that's the only way I saw it. I missed it altogether.
Yeah, it was like just totally out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere, but just totally skipped over. It's I'm assuming a new movie called Turning Red.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it.
I haven't seen anything about it. Yeah, but they're cute. They're cute. And
I like the bear. It's a red panda, isn't it?
Yeah, assuming.
I think it's a red panda.
Yeah.
It looks cool. They got the regular version and the flocked version is a Funko exclusive.
And they're both super sized. Yeah. So these look pretty cool. I mean, not something I'm interested in right now. I guess if I see the movie and I like it, I'd be like, okay, cool. But they look awesome. So yeah, if anyone's interested, I didn't put it on my Instagram, and they slipped right by me. I was like, "Oh, when did these drop?" Freaking 2 days ago. Totally missed it.
Excuse me.
But
the little girl, she's very well designed in that red panda one. It's actually pretty cool.
I'm liking it. Like you see the outfit and the detail. Even though I don't know what it's referencing because it's not out.
The hair clip and everything.
Yeah, hair clipped and everything. Yeah. With the earrings,
one eye's closed,
the stars, and the earrings, like you could see the detail on this pop. So I really like that. But of course we got to go over the sodas that dropped.
Man,
in my opinion, the best of the sodas that dropped right here is Carnage.
I think it's cool, but I don't know.
Not the best chase, but I like it because there's a person underneath. You get that little bit of sneak peek underneath. I think it should have been a glow chase, with the face half revealed with a glow. That would have put it over the top.
Yeah, I think they wanted to avoid with the Carnage being half faced on the Funko Pop. Maybe they want to do the soda from the top just to give a little bit of a difference, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I agree with you. Maybe a nice glow would have been awesome on this, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have made it a little bit better. I like Quick Joyce. That sounds like last one. Well, she did because she got her new tattoo. So, but yeah, I like this. I like this soda. Of course, we got the Winter Soldier with the metallic chase. Of course, they would do a metallic chase because guess what? He's got the metallic arm. So, go for a metallic chase. I'm pretty sure, and they put the gun in his hand, so it's more than just metallic. It's a little different. I'm sure there were thoughts in the offices. Oh, why don't we just make his arm metallic, not the whole soda? But that would have been so upsetting if they just made his arm metallic. But I'm sure somebody thought of it.
But you know what would be cool is if they took that metallic sticker. And dropped it in the can as well as inside the can, because you're not going to know.
Oh, right.
So then, if you've got a chase, you can take the sticker out and put it on the can afterwards.
Put it on the outside of the can. Nice.
Yeah, because you can take the exclusive stickers off and put them on the can.
Yes.
So like have the little small sticker inside, and then people can have the metallic sticker. Because people go nuts for that sticker. Because you took so much effort to make that nice metallic thing there. And I mean, it's a little nice symbol, pretty.
Yeah, that would
maybe
be
throw it
pretty
in the
dope.
can.
That would be pretty dope. And then you could put the little sticker on the outside of your can that you got your chase. That would be that. See, that's the little thing that they could do to make it such a better product that you're like, yeah, they'll never do that.
It's one of those small. What do you call that? Small detail that changes like
Yeah, small detail that'll change everything, and it'll make it that much more desirable because people will be like, oh yeah, I want that little metallic sticker. Because you can even
that's a really cool metallic sticker though. I'd wish they actually put that sticker on the metallic Funko Pops because it looks very cool,
right,
man.
right, yeah.
Because the sticker itself looks metallic.
They got the glow sticker. Yeah, why not have a metallic sticker? Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Listen, I can be an online consultant, Funko.
Listen,
I hope you've forgiven me for my past bashing.
Don't worry about it.
But I can be an online consultant if you'd like. I've got vast experience in wrestling, anime, a little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of Marvel. You're welcome to contact me. My details are down in the description.
Once I hit the lotto for 700 million or whatever, we're gonna buy the company and the whole Pop the Chaos crew. We're gonna run Funko.
No, I don't know if that's a good idea. Can you imagine? Jeez, like
we're gonna run it into the ground. We'll run it right into the ground, but we're gonna run it. This particular soda, not interested. I don't think they did enough to make it desirable.
Who is this guy again?
Dark
the bad
Side.
guy. Dark Side. Dark Side.
Yes. I think. I mean, all they did was put the spear in his hand. Seeing it up close, it looks like a slight color variation. Like this one looks a little bit more purple.
I was just about to say that.
But
would it not maybe be no, it's not metallic. Is it?
No, it's not metallic. It's all they did was change this. I'm guessing this is a little bit more black. Grayed out.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I mean, a little bit of a difference, but not enough for me to be excited about this pop. A cool character in DC, but this, I said pop, this soda is and it's a no for me, dog.
No for me, dog.
Said, do they have Metallica pops? I don't think so. Oh man. Next one, Yogi Bear. This one I like. I like the fact that the chase is flocked. And I was on Wayne Tech last night, and I was saying that the basket should have been part of the chase, but TechBot made a good point that if the basket was with the chase and the chase is also flocked, then that really weakens the common. But with the common having a basket and then the chase being flocked, it's like you're almost getting two different figures. So I was like, all right, I guess that kind of makes sense. it gives each one its uniqueness while still, you still desire to get both. So I was like, all right, I got it. That does make sense.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's just obvious if they didn't make Yogi Bear
flocked.
Jeez, why couldn't I get to the words? It would have been silly. But yeah, I like it. The Yogi Bear part, it actually looks very decent.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I don't mind this at all. Don't plan on going after it, but I like the design on that. This one we talked about. As a reminder to anyone who doesn't know, I never read any of the books. I never played any of the games. I haven't watched the Netflix show.
Is there books too?
Yeah, I think it started as books before the games. Yeah. And of course it's pretty much the same mold. But the fact that they made the chase metallic and they did this cool thing with his face, like with the eyes, like I don't know if we've ever seen that on a pop before. And while I don't know the story reason why he looks like that, it says something. So I'm like, all right, I like
something
that.
something that's annoying me a little bit about this chase though. Why did they have to change the color of the sword?
Oh, I just noticed that. Yeah, they have this.
Like they didn't need to,
those
because they could
gold
have still.
silver
You
thing
get
here,
metallic
and
gold.
it's actually looks like a different sword,
Unless
like a different.
unless his sword changes as well when he does this weird transformation thing. No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a different handle. Cause look at the back here, and the back here. It's like a different sword
It's a
altogether.
different sword. Okay, so that's why they
Yeah.
did it. Yeah.
Okay, so that makes it even better. So
That makes it
didn't
even
use
better
the
because
same
it's
sword.
extra
Yeah.
detail. Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
change the
Funko, I'm
sword.
helping you out
eyes.
already. I'm helping you out
Yeah.
already indirectly. Get that, bro.
I don't mind that. That's actually that actually oh, there we go. That actually ups it in my eyes. It's actually a better chase. All right, guys, you guys know what that means. Hold on a second. You know what I'll do?
I'm not going to
Let's
freeze
do
this
this.
week.
Let's do this.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system.
Showtime!
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
No! I'm just ribbing. I know you're ready.
I apologize.
For the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight,
Up the chaos!
proudly brings to you its
Awesome.
YouTube
Live stream.
champions of the world!
This is your boy L from the Jkl Awesome. That's my boy Pop T, the hot Popics live stream.
And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you!
Sorry guys, we're back. Quick intermission.
We both went to go check his door.
Da, da, da. I was just talking about this earlier.
We were
right?
just talking about that.
Okay, quick intermission. Let's get back to the pops, to the sodas. But right before we do that, I just want to see the new. Oh, these are huge! Holy crap! That's what she said. Hold up. Wait. I gotta do that again. Hold up. Wait, where is it? Oh my god! I don't have. That's what she said on here. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Okay. These are huge.
That's what she said.
I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. This is a these are some of my protos for my new sticker. Ta-da! Now, when I say these are huge, this is my old sticker. This is my new sticker.
Yeah, like you guys are making me feel bad because
Holy crap, that's big. Well, at least now I know I can get smaller stickers. These are just some proofs, a few, you know.
now listen, you guys are I don't know. You guys are making me feel bad because I have to reprint my stickers now to get it bigger. Because that's Chase's sticker. We've got tiny minis.
Yeah, because that Chase's sticker was like that with mine too. Like mine was. I mean, I want some bigger than my original stickers, but I didn't want them this big, so I can go a size smaller. Because these are 3-inch stickers. I didn't think a 3-inch sticker was that big. All right, so I got some new 3-inch stickers, y'alls. But I'm
Jumbo,
probably gonna
super
go down
size.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to some 2-inch
Size of
stickers
meal,
because those are huge. But thank goodness they're here. Because I was just saying how Sticker Mule said they were delivered like 2 days ago, and I didn't have them, so I don't know what the heck happened there. All right, guys, let's get back to it. I know you guys don't want to hear us talk about our freaking stickers. Next one up is Rick from Rick and Morty.
This is one of what I want, but I swear to God, it's one of those cases where I would get the chase. I don't like the chase at all.
You don't want the chase, right?
I don't want the chase. It's one of the I think it's Goofy Rick or something like that. I don't know. I think would have been a better chase, and I suppose they kind of can't do it because that's too adult. Is they could have had him with his canteen because he also carries a canteen and he's drunk half the time. That would have been a cool chase, but I suppose they couldn't have that in.
Well, they could have, but they chose not to.
But I like the common. The common looks awesome, guys. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah. I mean, for a Rick and Morty fan who gets the reference of the chase, then you'll most likely want the chase. But for me,
I don't know,
who just has a cursory knowledge of Rick and Morty, I would just want the common. So
at the same time, there's so many other, like, basically it's the multiverse of Rick. So there's so many different universes with Ricks. They could have chosen so many other ones. They could have done Armored Rick, Pickled Rick.
Pickle Rick. That's what I would expect.
They could have been Tiny Rick.
Well, they probably have plans to do some more, so those will probably be coming too.
But yeah, I like this one. This is a soda I actually want to get. Hopefully they'll bring out a Morty one too, which would be cool. But I like this one.
And I can see it now. Pop Heat buys one Rick soda,
and he gets the
almost guaranteed for the common, and pulls that chase that he doesn't want. He'd be one of the few people to open a chase on their channel and be upset about it.
I'll channel my inner barbarian.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So we got the Gizmo from Gremlins. Of course, same figure. They just put the 3D glasses on it.
Now, I'm glad they didn't go the flocked way and they did do something different, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, I've got to give them props because if you remember when we read this off the list, I was worried how it's going to look. Because it's a shorter character.
Yep.
So they've actually done very well in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't mind that it's not flocked, but I think it should have been. It should have been flocked with the glasses. Yeah. Because I mean, come on, it's Gremlins, it's Gizmo, he's furry. Flock him out. But I'm glad they didn't. I mean, I didn't want them to just do flocked. So if they had just taken the common and did flocked it, I'd have been like, okay, I get it, but we could have did something better. So if they did the glasses and flocked it, that would have been so much better. But it is what it is. I'm not a huge Gremlins fan. I mean, if I grab one, I'll be happy with either the chase or the common. But I was like, all right, it's decent. It's all right. Monsters Inc. This one, I haven't watched Monsters Inc. straight through ever. I'm not familiar with it to the point where I know all the characters. I mean, I know the main characters, but I don't know anything about.
Do you know what's happening in here though?
But yes, it was explained to me last night that the chase is the shaved version because it had a sock on its back or something, and then they had to shave it. And
I would love to know if they actually got the sock on
his back. Right, that's what people were saying last night. And I was like, I guess we'll have to see, because if it doesn't have the sock on the back, then that kind of defeats the purpose of, the whole scene. But again, I like this. Although I have no reference of the movie of what it's supposed to be, just seeing it, first of all, I was like, all right, I don't know what's happening, but I like the fact that the chase is totally different from the common, first of all.
It's very good, though. It's done very well, too, though. I think it looks very cool.
Yeah, but knowing the backstory to it makes it even better, because now I again haven't seen it, but I understand why it is what it is, and it's even better. The only thing missing is we don't know if the sock is on the back, which it should be. So,
but I think what would have made this also a lot better, like you were talking about the flocked of the Gizmo. I think if they did the common
the hair. Oh, the common flocked.
Common flocked.
Okay.
This adds a little bit more value to a common, because commons don't get a lot of value at the moment,
Yes.
and then still do the fur that's left over flocks on the chase.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna say. Flock the little specks of fur on the chase, but flocking the common definitely would have been cool. And then flocking the pieces of fur on the chase, that would have been dope. That would have made this probably the best soda ever. And it's a soda I have no idea about the character or whatever, but that would have made this the best soda ever. Considering that flocking is usually what the chase is, to have the flocked common and then the pieces of flock on the chase. Oh, that would have been so dope.
I
That
think it
would
would be cool, yeah.
Funko
But
would have
either
had
way,
that
just
would have
on
been
the
so cool.
baseline, they did very good with this.
Yes,
It's a good chase.
I
It's
agree.
cool. It would make it
Yes, I agree.
slightly more better if the sock is on it. Agreed, 100.
Yes, and hopefully we get to see that shortly. Sam from Trick or Treat, another movie I've never seen. A character I know he's from the horror movie. I know it's like one of those monster movie characters, whatever. But not really interested in getting it. I do like it though because it's kind of small and cute.
I do like this. This is a pop figure I might actually buy soda. But again, I don't want the soda. The chase.
The chase, you prefer the common?
I prefer the common. I think the common looks really cool.
Yeah,
But again, if I get the chase, I'll be disappointed. But I suppose I'll just trade it up for something else.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, the chases are usually worth more than the commons, so you could sell off the chase and buy 2 more commons, like buy 2 more cans and possibly get another chase and a common.
Get more chase again.
Could you imagine you buy 1, you get a chase, you sell it, buy 2 more, get 2 more chases? I would tell you go play the lotto, man. That'd be crazy.
Play the lotto, bro.
That would be ridiculous. But some people were saying that the chase should have been the unmasked version because they do unmask in the movie or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. Like I've never seen the movie, so I don't know. But not something I'm interested in. But if I got it, I wouldn't be mad at it. It's like it's a cool little soda. Here's Pete from Disney. For those who don't know, Pete was like Mickey's original nemesis.
I think this pop is flippin' cool, bro. It's really cool. I wouldn't collect it, but it's really cool. I dig it.
Yeah, I like it. I don't mind it at all. Because you have the common Pete with his hat, cartoonish looking, and then this is kind of like the angry Pete where the hat pops off, it's a nice little diversion of what the chases and commons usually are. So I don't mind these at all. I like it. It'll probably be a sleeper hit because it's a 9,000 piece, and most of the others have been at least 10. And usually, once you get below 10,000 piece, then things end up being pretty expensive. Or I shouldn't even say expensive. The value goes up. I like it. Again, not one that I'm going for, but I like this particular soda. Next one. Let's go. Frankenstein. Oh, this one's one that I really like.
Yeah, this is the third one I would love.
Yeah.
Either. Obviously, the glow, preferably.
Yes.
But I mean, either of these are cool, man. I dig this.
Yes, the glow with the flower. 8,500 piece. Oh man, this is one that I would definitely like to get my hands on. Again, I'm probably not going to go for it. Who knows if it's still available anywhere anyway? But for those who don't know, I keep saying the sodas I want, and I'm saying I'm not going for them because Star Wars sodas are coming, so I got to be prepared. All my soda,
dude,
save it for Star Wars, okay? And the Star Wars diecast are coming. I gotta save up. They about to kill me on Star Wars stuff like they do every other month. I gotta be ready. But I do like the soda. All right, here we got Gargoyles. Goliath, the leader of the Gargoyles. A PX previews exclusive, so comic shops will most likely get them before anywhere else. I like it. Of course, it is kind of dull, plain looking soda. They had to make it a certain way because it's got to fit in the can. So obviously, it couldn't be too crazy, like wings out and all that. The stone, because for those that don't know, the gargoyles turn to stone in sunlight. So the chase is pretty dope because it's like grayed out, like he's turned to stone. The common, I'm kind of like, it's really plain looking. I'm assuming that they made the stone version and was like, oh, this is pretty cool for the chase. What are we gonna do for the common? He said, just color it. Colored common, gray stone chase. He said, HCF, what's up, bro? Thank you for coming through. Yes, Barbarian. Yes.
He's Barbarian.
That was Pete.
Very upset, yeah.
That was Pete raging. Listen, I was watching that video where he got the Deadpools, and I'm not gonna say what happened because I want you guys to watch it. But there's a point in the video where Barbarian screamed, and I had my earbuds in. So yeah, you can imagine how hurt my ears were after that. I was like, oh my god, did he really just scream like that? You got to give a scream warning when you do stuff like that, Barbarian. So right here you got the Funko Gold. Again, these are things I'm not really interested in, but I know there's sports fans out there, and I want to let you guys know they're available, and all of them have a chase. So go for it.
I'm just assuming now, like in football, you get a away kit and a home kit. Is that what's happening here?
Yes. You have the away uniforms and the home uniforms. So, actually, there's multiple uniforms that most teams have now for all sports. I mean, of course, you have the away and the home and the away is usually the basic, but they'll have like a different colored home jersey for like throwback jersey, or a different away jersey that's alternate colored or something. It's a whole bunch of different stuff now, man.
I mean, that's just jersey marketing and selling, I suppose.
Yeah. It's just like with when you watch a cartoon or something and they change a character's outfit. It's just to sell toys. So that's all it did. Well, let's create a new alternate uniform so we can sell more jerseys. That's all.
Going to Quick Draw's question there, he gets into a fit rage.
Listen,
watch his video before that one.
You've missed something.
Quick Draw. It's actually pretty good. So I would actually forgive you for skipping out here for a few moments at this moment.
Yeah, going
to check it out, because you've got to watch the episode before. It was the episode before, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, go have a look. You'll be very interested.
Go
his latest giveaway video. Yeah.
Yes, there you go. Guys, with that being said, we gotta do our channel shout outs. And before the show, I asked Pop Teed if we shouted this channel before. He says, I think so, but whatever, we'll shout him again. So, Key Tons of Fun. 567 subs. Getting close to that 600 mark. I just dropped the links in the chat, so go over and sub and hit them up. It's Justin and his son Keaton. They do some great videos. Keaton's a bright kid, man, like puts me to shame. And they actually challenged me to a flock challenge. I don't know if you guys know the flock challenge was going around, where you have to show off all your flocked Funko Pops, and I'm gonna do it. I just procrastinate, so it's on my list of videos to do. So it's coming, but it's just taking a while. So, but Key Tons of Fun. Go check them out. And let's see. We got that. We did that. Before we get into the rumors, because we got some rumors coming, I got a little gifty here from our friend, your friend of the Funko community, Horror Collector Fiend. He sent me something, and I was going to wait to open it in one of my videos.
He's in the chat too. Look at that.
Yes, HCF is
Perfect
here in
timing.
the chat. I was going to open it during one of my videos, but since I procrastinate so much, who knows when that's going to be. So I said, you know what? Let me just pop this open on the live and see what our friend sent us. Hold on, I gotta find my scissors. I just had my scissors. Where'd I put my scissors? I honestly just lost my. Oh well, whatever. I'll just rip it open. I literally just had my scissors in my hand to open the stickers, and I don't know what I did with them. But all right, let's go. Okay. Oh. Oh, he did a letter. Do I have to read? Come on, don't make me read. He said, blah blah blah. When is the giveaway? There's no giveaway today. No giveaway today. Oh, Fox Crown, thank you for showing up, bro. Appreciate you. He said if you do go over and sub, let us know. Because if we're already subbed, all of us here, we need somebody else to go to. That's true. That's true.
That's true.
All right, guys. So to Jkl Awesome, I hope you really enjoy and appreciate my very first ever exclusive limited stickers. Thank you so much for always being so cool and kind to me, even being generous enough to send me the Spirit Halloween exclusive Michael Myers with House as an amazing AOK, because it made me really happy and I'll never forget it. Stay horror, your friend, Noel Gonzalez, horror collector fiend. Bro, thank you. I appreciate that. And bam, look at the stickers. These are some dope stickers. First of all, big sticker. So I'm glad I got my big. I guess I'm gonna have to keep the big sticker because people got the big sticker. I'm not gonna be the small sticker guy. But not only get
Sure,
that,
I'll be the small sticker guy.
Chase.
That's
We
really
got the
cool, man.
Chase. We got the common and the chase. I like it. Thank you. I appreciate these, bro. As soon as I find a spot to put on my stickers, I'm still procrastinating on what I'm going to do with all the stickers I've collected from the community. As soon as I find a spot for them, I'm going to throw them in there.
The thing is, the problem is all the good ones are taken, bro.
All the good stickers? All the good spots? All the good ideas
yeah.
of what to do with them? I keep saying I'm going to pull out my guitar and stick them all over my guitar. So that might be what I do. I mean, since I don't play it, I got to use it for something, right? And I'm not throwing it away. So, yeah, that might be what I do. And who knows, it might entice me to learn how to play the damn thing so I could play the guitar with the stickers on. He said, stick them all around my seat. Listen, that's your thing, Fox. I don't want to steal your thunder on that one. For those who don't know, go to Fox Crown's Instagram. You'll see that he's been sticking the stickers of content creators all around NYC and taking pictures of where he stuck them. I was going to do an NYC sticker hunt where I go find where he stuck all the stickers. But number one, a lot of them might not still be there because certain places you stick stickers, they pull them off. And second, some of the places where he stuck the stickers, there's not a good enough landmark or street sign behind it, so I won't know exactly where the sticker is, and I'm not going to be running around Manhattan all freaking day looking for all these stickers. It was a good idea, but yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to it. And plus, it's been cold, and I've had things to do on my days off the past couple weeks, so probably not going to happen. So, with that being said, again, thank you, Horror Collective Fiend. I really appreciate that. And listen, don't mind the gift. Like, that's just what I do. I don't give things for people to give back to me or get credit for it. I never told anybody like, oh, I bought HCF this thing. Listen, dude, I appreciate you. I know you wanted it. Merry Christmas. It was just a gift. But I appreciate the stickers. Thank you very much. And thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you. How many times did I say I appreciate you? I don't know, but I appreciate you some more. Oh, if I only had a heat sticker, I could put it somewhere on the island his country lost to mine. Oh, wow. Oh, Fox. Pop's Heat is South African.
His country lost to mine. I don't get it.
Because when the United States emancipated itself from England, so although you're in Ireland,
Oh,
but
that's very smart though. They did a good job doing that. That's a very good idea.
he said same thing. Potato, potato, right? I know.
Potato.
Yeah, Chase.
Listen,
send those stickers. Send those stickers.
Fox, my stick is apparently very small, so they wouldn't be able to find it anyway.
Listen,
I thought I was being modest and saying let's get a little bit smaller, maybe Sure,
listen, guys, these are my
now I'm gonna have
first
to
set
make
of
my
stickers.
next round of stickers
And
bigger.
Look at my second set of stickers. Look how much bigger that. I didn't think it was gonna be that big. But now that I see that Chase has the big stickers, HCF just sent me a big sticker. I'm like, all right. Oh, and Last's sticker. I forgot I got. Look, yeah. So I guess I got to stick with the big sticker now. I mean, I didn't want a sticker this big, but I'm not gonna be the small sticker guy. So let's
Don't worry,
go. Big
it's already
stickers.
taken, bro. It's already taken. South Australia. What? The United Kingdom of Africa. The United Kingdom of Africa. Hey, listen, if the Boer War didn't go as well as it did, the UK will still be colonizing South Africa and would have maybe been the United Kingdom of Africa.
Yeah, probably. So sheesh. That's the next what if episode.
Can you imagine? T'Challa, special edition T'Challa. He didn't go to South Africa. He went to the United Kingdom of Africa.
Quick draw said, didn't see my sticker around the NYC. Guess no more cookies going that way. Listen, don't feel bad. You got to talk to Fox about that. I don't know how many people and whose stickers he's got. I don't think he has any of my stickers. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, let's get to some of these rumors. Look at all these rumors. First one we're going to talk about is this one. We got an Espeon coming, possibly.
No, I was ranting when I first saw that Sylveon came. I don't know if I did that last week.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm still this way. It's funny how they said they announced the other one and now they announced because this is generations apart.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're trying, but I don't. I think we'll just wreck our heads trying to think.
Well, I was thinking about it, and again, I don't know the inner workings of Funko. I don't know the inner workings of the licensing and the Pokemon company and all that. But I know that as far as America goes, certain companies have licensing to do certain things with Pokemon. They can't do it outside.
That's what I also wanted to
outside the United
I also
States.
wanted to mention to you in regards to actual licensing in general, though, in regards to why they're jumping generations of Pokemon. They obviously got a full licensing for all the Pokemon. Because to jump all of a sudden from maybe first generation, second generation, all the way to six.
Yeah.
So they have to.
Yeah. And another thing I was thinking is they're probably picking and choosing the more popular Pokemon, which obviously you want to do the more popular Pokemon because they're going to sell more. But if you think about it, like if they were to just do first generation, like even if they put out 10 Pokemon from the first generation a month, it would still take them a year to put out the whole first generation. Like, so to go generation by generation, they're not going to do that. So they're going to pick and choose. And unfortunately, certain Pokemon just aren't going to get made. Or if they are, it's going to be way in the future. Because, like, take Dugong, which I know is Last Ketchum's favorite Pokemon. I don't know why I remember that, but her sticker's sitting here in my face, so I thought Dugong. When are they going to make a Dugong pop? Like,
you see, the thing is also like I don't know. I don't know. Like, I suppose there's no smart way of doing it anyway. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like we've got to leave them to their own.
Yeah.
Needs,
It's
I
almost like
suppose.
for some people's favorite Pokemon is going to get left out regardless.
But do you know what would be actually a cool thing? If I just thought of it a second ago.
Hey,
He's
baby,
actually
Ice, thank you for showing up.
Hey, baby, Ice, thanks for joining us. I think would be actually a cool way to utilize your social medias. Is put a voting thing up. Which Pokemon Pop would you like to be seen make next?
Yeah.
And do that maybe once each wave.
Yep. See, that's why.
And then you got one random one in between. Like.
Yeah, that's why when I hit the lotto for however many hundreds of millions, I'm gonna buy Funko and we're gonna run the company. That's what I'm saying. See, smart ideas like that. You, me, the Pop the Chaos crew, we're gonna run the Funko company right into the ground. But we're gonna run it.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that would be a cool.
That's
and they can actually even switch it. They could even switch it over the social medias. Like 1 month do it over Twitter, 1 month do it on Instagram. Let's do a vote, man. It's not going to hurt you anything. Like if you got the pop in the people's minds already by the vote, they're going to buy it because they're yes, it's coming. You know,
right? And the thing is, even if you put the vote out there, and let's just say it doesn't turn out in a way you expected, or you're not pleased with the vote. Listen, you could always just put out what you want anyways. It's your company. Like you don't have to put out what the people say. Like, but putting the vote out there, you at least get an idea of what the people want, what your customers want, what your fans want, and then you can say, all right, well, we're not going to do this run, but maybe next run we know.
At the end of the day, also you can actually see what would sell. Because even if let's say Bulbasaur wins by a landslide, but then the second favorite was Popics.
Yeah. Exactly.
Then at least you got a second popular pop that will sell.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, with the Pokemon pops, again, it's for them to put out every Pokemon, it's gonna take forever. And yeah, they're gonna jump around. We were kind of at first saying maybe they only had the license for the first generation, but then they did second and third generation. Like, okay, so maybe they have the first few, but now they're doing 6th generation. So, okay, maybe they do have the license for everything, but they can only do certain ones in America versus
America
that could go overseas or whatever. We really don't know because it's such a complicated licensing thing with the Pokemon. So, I just hope they keep putting them out. Not for me specifically, because the 2 favorites of mine so far is Mewtwo and Alakazam, and both of them are out. Well, Alakazam's coming, but Mewtwo's out, so I'm happy.
But listen, besides all of them actually making the pops, I would appreciate if they eventually just sell the rest of the pops they got out.
Yeah.
In my new homeland of Ireland. I'm not bashing, #not bashing Funko. It just would be nice if they can figure out that whole licensing thing and just get us past the first wave, maybe into the second and the third wave.
Yes.
I know I can get the other Pokemon pops pretty much easy on the second market, but I mean it'll be nice if I can just go shopping and then just pick it up in the one Tesco or something or whatever store that will sell it in and just grab it, instead of waiting like maybe 10 days from stateside, which is not long, by the way.
It says that's not long. 10 days.
No, it's not long.
Compared to how long it takes my boxes to get to you. Yeah, that's not long at all.
And I'll do a drop here. I've got a $7 a pop video. Go look, check it out. I got it from a new Pokemon from Cuban. It's very
out of screen.
Not a screen. But yeah, go check that video out. Only 10 days it took to get you, which is very surprising. And
yeah, that was actually pretty fast.
And they only charge $12 shipping. How do they do it?
Only. I don't know. But...
I know, and I say only because Hot Topics charge $50. A few of the other companies charge $45. But I think that's just because they go through the postal service. I don't know who $7 a pop goes through, but sure.
Yeah, right. right? Check out Heat putting out videos weekly. Yeah, he's doing weekly, and I'm not
Yeah,
doing any.
I don't know about this week though. That's the thing.
This week,
I got no creative juices. I don't know. I'll think of something maybe like while I'm laying in bed or something. I don't know, but
he's gonna put a video out of him just staring at the screen, going.
and
Yeah.
you know how we do things to punish ourselves. I'm just got enough creative juices to put out videos for my actual YouTube channel, and I go and promise Patreons that I'll put separate videos out for the
I know, for
Patreon, and I'm
Patreon.
thinking, oh, okay.
You're like,
But,
how am I gonna do this?
yeah,
Oh.
that's interesting. And on the topic of Patreon, I'd like to thank my first Patreon, Thomas. Thanks for patroning. Is that the word? Subscribing, joining the Patreon.
Sure.
Thank you very much. And yeah, drop me a message on Instagram, and I'll send you your sticker. I guess my tiny sticker.
Well, see, now that you got your first Patreon, now I can subscribe, because I wanted to wait for somebody else to go first, because I wanted to be like, well, my first patron is Jkl Awesome. Like, no, let somebody else be here first. So now you're about to get your second. Let's go.
Nice one.
Party.
By the way, the link is in the description. Cheeky.
Get down there, baby. Get down there. Where were we? Oh, we were doing rumors.
We did like one page of rumor, and it was just one Pokemon. You know what, man? We should change the name. Change the name from Hot Popics to Two Guys Getting Distracted.
Yeah, right? Because that's all we do.
We're so good at it, man. You know what? They say, do what you're good at, huh?
I muted myself. Yes, do what you're good at.
Just don't die, man. Are you all right, bro? Because you've been coughing a lot lately.
Yeah. No, it's just my throat. When I had my cold a couple weeks ago, you know how you get that itchy throat, and then I won't shut up long enough for my throat to heal, so I keep getting that scratchy throat.
You know what's the worst days when you get that itchy throat and you climbed into bed, and you realize you didn't put water on your bedside table or something.
Oh, I always have water.
Oh God, I don't want to get out to get my water. I forgot it already. I thought maybe I can do one night without it, and now I got this.
No, I always have water by my bedside.
Yeah, me too. Normally,
since I was a kid, that's one thing I would never lay down without having my water bedside. Because
but dude, anyway. So potential. Look here, it does say it there, guys. Upcoming potential. This is rumored. I can't remember where this list came from, so don't ask me or Jkl or Awesome. I don't think he remembers either.
I don't remember. So I'm gonna skip a whole bunch of these, because the one that I'm most excited about is right here. Lord Vader, baby. Star Wars, Darth Vader. That's it. Show's over. Good night, everyone.
If you guys want, you guys can just pause the screen and have a look at it and read through. Yeah, we'll just give a shout to a few of the popular ones, as he did. Darth Vader, really excited for that one. And there's a lot of them that we've actually mentioned before too. So that's that's
some
the
of these
reason
were already mentioned. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through everything. Nightmare Before Christmas, Black Lights. You got the Mayor, Oogie Boogie, Sally, and Jack. So those are coming. They got some Monsters Inc. one, Wreck-It Ralph, Little Mermaid, Ursula. Let's see, the Marvel. They got Black Panther, Doctor Strange coming.
And a very, very important one to me, WWE Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes.
And what I've noticed on this list, it says announcement soon.
Yes.
And if you take a look, there's one that says, where is it? I saw it now. Rick and Morty announced soon. And right, Rick was just recently.
This one too, the Justice League Dark Side, that one was announced. The Witcher, that one was announced. So Stone Cold should be announced soon. The Universal Monsters Frankenstein says announcement soon. That one was announced. So that kind of legitimizes this list because we had this list, 3 days now, and it was
3-4
before they
days it's been
dropped.
out, yeah.
Yeah, and it was before they dropped all those sodas. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So a lot of the ones that say announcement soon were actually announced yesterday. So seems like this list is pretty legit. So
So now I see there's a lot of these ones that say WonderCon. Is that the next one? I do forget. Is that the next convention out?
yes, I believe WonderCon is after Target Con. I mean, Target Con is with Target, so it's not really a con per se, but they call it Target Con. But yes, the
So then you
WonderCon
got
should be the next one coming.
4, 5, 6, 7. 7 WonderCon pops possibly. So
What's
that's
up,
pretty
Mr.
cool.
Holly English? Thank you for showing up.
What up, though?
We're not changing the live name to that. I just saw that.
What now?
Well, Fox Crowd.
ADHD's nuts. Oh no, guys. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say it. Mm-hmm.
Listen, I said I wasn't gonna say it. You said it. That's fine with me. Another few of these sodas I'm definitely interested in is the ET, RoboCop, and Predator.
Quick Draw says, what will Vader's chase be? I reckon it'll just be with his helmet off, maybe.
Yeah, it'll either be metallic, which would suck if they just did metallic, but chase off. The helmet off, I would assume would be a cool chase for Vader. Look, everybody say he reads it out loud. Fox said he said it.
Hey, Chase, calm down, okay? Calm down, Chase. Calm down.
Oh, but yeah, these are some cool sodas. Like I said, I'm not gonna go over the whole list right now, but that Ricochet Rabbit, another one that I'm kind of interested in. But yeah, some cool looking stuff thereabouts. God bless South Antarctica. Yeah, Chase said red saber or no saber. I mean, if they did the common, like say with his arm up doing the force choke position, and then the chase with him holding the lightsaber
as a saber,
I wouldn't mind that. That would be pretty cool. Look, Chase said
but they have to have the saber
yes.
glow. I feel that if they end up having
saber,
a saber in any of the Star Wars and it's got a lightsaber, they have to make it glow regardless, even if it's not glow.
Yeah, if just the lightsaber glows, it has to glow. Yeah, definitely. Another set of rumors, sort of, kind of.
It's pretty much exactly the same. I think they just made it bigger.
Oh yeah, that is the same thing as.
All
right, never mind. This one. We did talk about this a little something. They got the Blacklight Hawkeye. Hold on, I'm moving over so you can see me. The Blacklight Hawkeye, Blacklight Sylvie from Loki, the What If Ultron Pop and T set, Blacklight, a 10-inch Infinity Ultron Blacklight. Oh my god. And the Falcon and Winter Soldier Captain America. So that is the Falcon as Captain America. Blacklight. So we talked about it before.
That would be interesting to see what they do as the silver as like a new Blacklight. I think that would be cool.
To say what? Say that again?
The silver of the Falcon, the Captain America.
Okay, yeah. That would be a
see what
that would be
that like what color and stuff.
But these are pops, so these are gonna be crazy. I know Chase is kind of getting sick of the Marvel black lights, and I admit, yes, they need to do some different properties black light, especially DC. DC is falling behind in the black light arena right now. Let's get some more DC black lights. Again, I'm not trying to collect them all.
I'm at the point though, if they just blacklight any other pop, even if I'm not collecting it, besides Marvel.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how bad it is, I suppose.
All right, Fox, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. We got some more rumors to do before we get to Boba, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. but yeah, these are some pretty cool. I definitely want to see what that 10-inch Infinity Ultron looks like because I love the look of Infinity Ultron, but to do it black light and then 10-inch, oh my god, I could imagine what it's gonna look like. So I am excited to see that one at least. Most of the other black lights I'm not really interested in because it's already becoming a okay another black light. Oh well, like they, I mean the black lights have literally only been around for a year and they're running it into the ground and they haven't even made that many of them yet. But it feels like they're running it into the ground now, and mostly because it's
I think
all Marvel,
I think their wrong
or
approach
mostly
was just
Marvel.
doing. Yeah, I think that was their they took it the wrong route. They're doing Marvel. I think they thought maybe that would be the most popular, but I think they took it the wrong way. I think they should have done it in waves. Like
Yeah.
one wave if they'd done Marvel, the next wave done DC, which it seemed like they were doing,
Mhm.
and did another wave of another genre or something. It creates expectancy in a way. Like, oh, I can't wait for this because I know, wait, it's Marvel's turn.
Right.
Which ones are they going to do?
Right.
You know, and it kind of it makes it all absence thing. Like, okay, it's almost coming. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. What's going to be? You know.
Right. Yeah, and
Going to Chase's comment about we need the Justice League Blacklight.
yeah, Justice
I
League
hope
Black
they
Light, right.
finish. I hope they finish the set first, though.
Yeah, well, they
The
have
animated series.
yeah they have more animated series ones supposedly coming, so we'll see what they do with those. I mean, I doubt they're gonna do every freaking character because obviously there were a lot of characters, but do more of the main characters. Let's get those Blacklight, and
Like
then
a Scarecrow. I would
to
love to see a
Justice League.
Scarecrow.
Yeah,
Scarecrow would be
Blacklight
awesome.
Scarecrow. Yeah, so some of them, yeah, I can see them do it, but um, yeah, just doing like a Justice League Blacklight, that would be dope. Like you already got most of the Avengers. Let's get some Justice League. You know, the Alice in Wonderland ones make sense. I get what Quickdraw is saying because yeah, it's not really a thing in Marvel to have Blacklight characters, but just the concept of the Blacklight pops, even if it's not character specific or genre specific, it was a cool concept and I like it.
You see,
But now you're running into the ground because, like Patit
for
said, it's
me,
Marvel. You think Marvel's so freaking popular that they're just gonna sell because it's Marvel, but no, they
I
sold
think
because
also
it's different.
at the same time, I do feel there's certain genres and lines that should not get blacklights.
Mhm.
In my honest
Yeah, that's true.
opinion,
Like if they
this
started
might not
doing
be popular.
okay,
I don't think Star Wars should get blacklights. I know this might be unpopular. I personally don't think so. I know you don't like this idea, bro. But I honestly think,
oh, all
right,
right, honestly,
considering, and this is the reasoning, right? And it's the same reasoning for Pokemon. I don't think they should do Pokemon blacklights. Not at all. Considering you got the diamond, you got the silver, you got the this. There's so many Pokemon they can barely actually do the original. There's 900 Pokemon, and I don't know if they're planning on to do all the Pokemon, but I hope they do a good amount of it. Still, to do all these variances might be a bad idea. It's the same with Star Wars. There's so much Star Wars pops. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just.
I get what you're saying, and to be honest, yes, Star Wars doesn't need blacklight pops, but hear me out, and trust me, as a Star Wars fan and someone who's trying to collect all these Star Wars pops, I don't want them putting out more Star Wars pops. This is more stuff that I'm gonna have to get. Not that I might get. I have to get. But the thing is, there's certain pops that would look cool as blacklight as far as Star Wars. Like they did the retro Star Wars, Vader and C3PO and like those that coloration that would look so good blacklight.
I suppose
So I would
what
like
they
to
do
see
is
those.
maybe
But
if they just do a limited run on certain, like they just do the main characters, like
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I get what you're saying. Star Wars doesn't need blacklights. And no, it doesn't. But if they did do some Star Wars blacklights, yes, give me a Vader, a R2, a Luke, a Leia, a Han. Like yeah, the main characters. Don't give me a freaking Cassian Endor blacklight
but
or
also
Ray blacklight or
at the
the
same time
freaking
as you
Greedo
as you
blacklight. Like I don't need all those.
as you saying, I think they should do blacklights in Reason.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In reason. I think they should sort of not just blacklight anything. Oh, this is blacklight. They should do it in
Right.
reason, right?
Right.
Like take a look at his comment, Mr. English's comment. Rey Mysterio makes sense to blacklight because of the color of
Yes.
his costume that he came out with.
Yes.
Naomi also that sense.
Makes
Kane
sense.
not too much. Shawn
But-
Michaels, but you get my point though. Macho
Yeah.
Man Randy Savage. Yes. And you know
Blacklight.
what? It creates a what is the word?
What is the word?
You know, when when you just give a title to anybody, it's going to bother me until I get it. Prestige. It adds prestige.
There you go.
It adds prestige to that. You know what I mean? Can you imagine
Yeah.
if you one of the few people that had a blacklight Rey Mysterio? It'd be cool because it makes sense because his uniforms is so colorful and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, and again, like with the Star Wars, no, we don't need every character blacklighted, but some of them it would make sense, and like you said, yeah, it gives a little bit of prestige. Like with the wrestling pops, do we need every wrestler blacklighted? No, but some of them it does make sense. Like Quickdraw said, Marvel blacklights are dumb because there's nowhere in the comics or in the movies where any of the characters are blacklighted. Well, the first set of blacklight pops wasn't based on any comic or movie, but they looked cool. So it's like, oh, it was new, it's interesting. But now they want to blacklight out every Marvel character, and it's like, all right, okay, we get it. You can blacklight Marvel characters.
And also considering you got a very limited amount of actual colors too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna become harder and harder to make good blacklight Marvel characters that aren't too much like other Marvel blacklight characters, you know? Because like you said, you're using all the same colors. And certain characters blacklight makes sense, like a blacklight Hulk, because it's green already.
It's green.
It's gamma radiation, so glowing green blacklight Hulk makes sense.
Look, I'm not saying that all Pokemon will be a bad idea, but I just think that just the amount of volume of, I think it's a little silly. But if they had to go and make a black light Pokemon, I would say the smartest thing would do is to make a Pikachu.
Yeah,
and make it a limited run.
It's yellow.
Make it a limited run, and that's what you can do, man. You know what I mean?
Like a Funko Shop exclusive blacklight Pikachu. That would be dope. It would sell out in like 2 minutes.
It will be ridiculous. But yeah, look, to be honest, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's going to get to the point where they can't sell it, and then they're going to end the line.
Yeah, it's
and that's going to be sad to me because there's going to be some pops in some lines that I would actually love to see in blacklight.
Yeah, it's going to be the same thing like they did with Chrome and certain glow in the dark and all these other things that they've come up with, and then they run it into the ground. And
they don't need to worry about. They don't have any competition, right?
Right.
They don't have a competition to say, "Oh, we better blacklight this before Frankie's funky figures does it." Do you know what I'm saying? Like they got no direct competition, so they don't need to like panic. Like,
yeah, they're going into that. It's not even panic mode. It's just okay, we got this hot thing. Let's push it out and make money, and that's what they do. Let's push it out and make money. And it's like,
I do wish they would panic with other pops that they need to bring up. Like, it's just
because again, like you said, certain Pokemon blacklight will make sense. Certain Star Wars characters blacklight makes sense. Certain Marvel characters blacklight, it'll make sense. But you want to take an entire line and blacklight out every character. It's like, okay, come on. It was great when it first started. It made sense. I mean, even the Galactus, like the blacklight Galactus, those make sense. It's like he's a cosmic character and coloration.
Yeah.
It's like great, but yeah, they're gonna blacklight Popsy soon, Chase.
Hey, listen, Chase. Just remember, it wasn't the Popsy that offended you, it was Funko. So what you did in the driveway that day, my friend, was very, very aggressive.
Oh no.
But very entertaining.
Oh yes.
If you only had a sledgehammer, I think it would have been a slightly more entertaining.
Oh man. And Mr. Holly English, just to be clear, it's not that I think they should make blacklight Star Wars pop. It's just certain ones I would love to see blacklighted out. So when he said it,
But
I,
dude,
I
your
just
face
wanted
when I said it, though, I was like,
I wanted to make sure to
you're fiddling.
counter with, listen, I get what you're saying because I don't want a billion blacklight Star Wars pops of Ahsoka and another Ahsoka and then another
Listen,
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka would be a brilliant blacklight pop, though.
Yeah, one version of her, but there's like 6 different versions of Ahsoka.
Ahsoka with 2 lifesavers. Ahsoka
Right.
in a hood. Ahsoka in
Yeah, the young
battle
Ahsoka,
stance.
the older Ahsoka, exactly. Like no,
Ahsoka that knew
got
Luke Skywalker. Ahsoka that
20
knew Darth
freaking Vader
Vader.
pops. I don't want 20 different Darth Vader blacklights. Like this would be a dope blacklight right here. You know, that's it. I don't need a Trandoshan blacklight. I don't need a Mandalorian blacklight. I don't need the armor blacklight. You know,
Actually, I think I did say it in the video. I think they will actually be good blacklight paint jobs.
yeah. That's the first thing I thought of when you said they shouldn't do Star Wars blacklights. I'm like, well, listen, these
Yeah, but like I did it. I mean, in the sense of like, you know, like don't get excited like Marvel.
Right, yeah, and I understood what you were saying, but I was like, okay, let's go. Hold on a second. But yeah, what's up, Funko Brothers? Making the show it up.
How's it, Funko Brothers? Haven't seen you in a minute. Thanks for stopping by. Do appreciate it.
Yes, yeah, exactly. You know, you do a Boba Fett, and then it's like, okay, 5 different Boba Fett pops now. Like, come on. And then you already have a crap load of older Boba Fett pops in different paint jobs. Like, come on now. And it's all the same mold. And I love Star Wars fan for life. But come on, like, stop it. And you know they're gonna blacklight a Boba. So now I got another Boba to get. They're gonna blacklight Vader.
Yeah, they blacklight the Mandalorian.
They're gonna blacklight Mandalorian. They're gonna blacklight Grogu.
Can you imagine blacklighting Mandalorian? Yoda. What color would they use? Like,
it's like, come on.
Blacklight green Mandalorian.
I would love to see it. Yeah, right. I would love to see it, but they're gonna overdo it, and it's just gonna kill it. Like, stop it, Funko, stop it. All right, we got another rumor. Yes, another set of rumors. I think we talked about a lot of these already, though.
So yeah,
the Five Nights at Freddy's tie-dye figures. Actually, we did talk about those plushes and mystery minis. Walmart exclusive VR toy Freddy. This is all like Five Nights at Freddy stuff. If you're a Five Nights at Freddy fan, you get some stuff. I'm not gonna go through it all. And you got some Pez, Five Nights at Freddy Pez coming. Target exclusive Blacklight Scarlet Witch, which again, that one might make more sense blacklighted. You know, Scarlet Witch with her powers. But you're gonna get the Sam Wilson Captain America, which we talked about, Sylvie,
which is
Hawkeye,
unneeded. Like instead of taking your power, like all your abilities, like spend the time that you would have made that Sam Captain America, and use that to make a Superman Blacklight or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah. Come on, exactly.
Come on, guys, man, we love your product so much. You know.
Off this list, the thing I'm most excited about is the Biz Markie pop that's coming for Pop Rocks. I don't know if many people know who Biz Markie is. He was a rapper back in the day, 80s, early 90s. Was a huge favorite of mine, probably in my top 10.
I wonder if they're not confusing this. Remember we were talking about the Michael Jackson Thriller album in the group? In the group, and they were going, and I think it was old. Jeremy was saying that it's strange that they actually got it. What if they were confusing it with this, and it's actually not the Michael Jackson one coming out?
Well, what I found out was when they were talking about doing a Michael Jackson Thriller pop, they were talking about his zombie form from the video. And of course, since he passed, you know, just like when Chadwick Boseman passed, they didn't want to do the zombie Black Panther pop because it's kind of bad taste. It's like they're dead, and now you're doing a zombified version of them in toy form. It's just kind of bad form, you know. You don't want to do that. So that's what I think when they were saying the Michael Jackson Thriller pop, or the licensing between the Michael Jackson estate and Funko had issues because they wanted to do a zombie version of Michael Jackson. But now they're doing a pop album Thriller, because remember, there's the album named Thriller and the song called Thriller, where they did the whole video and he was a zombie and a werewolf, by the way, in that video. So yeah, I think that was the issue. So the album cover Thriller, I think, is okay, but the zombified version of Michael Jackson Thriller is the thing I think they had issue with. Of course, that's just hearsay. I don't know if that's true or not. It's something I heard through the grapevine, and by through the grapevine, I mean reading on various websites, going through Funko stuff. So yeah. So for those who were concerned about the Michael Jackson Funko issue, that's what I believe it was about. Zombie Panther, yes, that one. The mini is out there. It's floating around out there. That would be a cool one to get. I got the Venomized Black Panther. Yeah, buddy, yeah. I like that one. That's pretty cool. Oh, stop showing off.
It's got the same one.
Okay, now I got the zombie.
I got the Captain America one.
I got the Captain America one too.
Oh, stop showing it.
You gonna pull out another one? Go ahead, pull out another one.
No, I don't have another one. I don't have.
See, bro, so I just
you're lucky, bro. You're
lucky. Just start pulling out random stuff. Look, I got Bazooka Joe.
I've got this $7 a pop. I've got this stylus pen.
I got Last Captain's autograph. Look at that.
And listen, I got Chase's sticker. Look at that.
I got Last's sticker.
I've got a paintbrush.
I got one of
do you have a try and better paintbrush?
Marker. Sharpie, baby. Look, we're just gonna start comparing what we have.
I guess we found a new segment.
A new segment. Can you beat this?
Random disc.
That's what we're gonna call it. Can you beat this?
Random disc.
Random stuff around our desk.
Look at this. I bet you don't have something you can beat this. This is also ASMR. What do you call that?
ASMR. Okay.
Oh,
Hold up. Look.
Oh no! Shut up. You actually have something.
Tape. All right, we're about to lose viewers. Since we're gonna lose you guys anyway, we might as well get into the Book of Boba Fett, baby. Episode 7. Last episode, guys. Spoiler alert. What's up, guys? We're going into the Nerd Watch. I hope you like our new transition created by that man over there.
I need to make it bigger, though. I see it's too small. I need to make it bigger. It's cool, though, hey? Make sure you're excited.
Oh, damn it. I forgot I don't have it. Shoot. All right, hold on. Say that again. Yeah. You need to make it bigger. It's too small. Say it again.
I need to make it bigger. It's too small.
That's what she said.
Okay. I gotta upload that to the. I don't.
We gotta move. We gotta move it to the other thing.
I don't have it on here. I don't believe that. Anyway, for those who don't know, it's spoiler alert time. We're doing the Book of Boba Fett final episode. So if you haven't watched it or haven't watched any of the Book of Boba Fett, duck out now because we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be spoiling it. I wonder if Chase is around. Chase, you around? You want to jump on? You want to talk with us, Chase? Come talk with
Chase,
us.
let
Hold
us
on.
know.
Let me I'm gonna send you the invite. If you're able to come through, come through. If not, no worries. So Book of Boba Fett, final episode. What'd you think? What'd
Listen,
you think? You know, I
I
always
think I'm
ask
gonna
you.
say this. I'm gonna say this out of the back now, straight away. When I first started watching it, it was almost the most disappointing last episode ever. Almost. There's a few things that we'll get to down the line that actually saved it.
Mhm.
I actually got up for the first time while watching the Book of
Uh-huh.
Boba
Uh-huh.
and lost interest. I actually had to tell myself, okay, you need to finish watching it. And I'm not trying to be insulting. I don't mean it.
No,
It's just that
It's your opinion, man. Listen. That's what we're here for.
there was two, and it wasn't even the kids like trying to get my attention or anything. It was literally me just getting up and I don't need to watch this right away. You know, that's what I think it was, maybe
No worries. No
a good
worries.
first 20 minutes or something. I don't know what it is.
Uh-huh.
Dude, like I was like, I didn't like where it was going. I started feeling negative, but I was like, oh man, really?
Uh-huh.
Is this what it is? I kind of still have a little bit of bad taste in my mouth. I thought that they could have done better, in my opinion. But I thought, let me leave it until I'm on the show with you, because maybe you'll point out some good and exciting things
Uh-huh.
about it.
Oh well.
Hopefully.
I don't know. I mean, I have some of the same issues. I mean, to put it out there, I liked the episode, but I was feeling kind of like same way. Like I was like, okay, what's going on? What are we getting at here? But it was a good episode. Again, my biggest issue with the series as a whole, now that we've seen the whole thing, is that those two episodes, the last two episodes, which were basically Mando episodes, if this was just a random Star Wars show that was just kind of connecting dots and putting characters, okay. But being that it's the book of Boba Fett, okay, a Boba Fett show that literally had two Mando episodes in the middle of it. It's like, again, don't get me wrong, I love those two episodes. Those are the two best episodes of the series, but it was just kind of weird.
And
you know?
in saying that, when you said that was two of the best episodes in a series that's not related to the name,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So it was crazy. And I did not know that, Rion, that the different Mando armors had different meanings. Not something I can remember anyway. So if it's one of those things I read and don't remember, possibly, but yeah, that's pretty cool. At first, the decision to stay at the sanctuary didn't make sense to me, but understanding that them staying at the sanctuary would mean more to the townspeople rather than him running back to his palace, because the town would have got
and
destroyed.
I think that's what got me annoyed,
Uh-huh.
though, is because it made no sense. But when they explained it,
Yeah,
because they actually did explain, they say staying there would be more for the people. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
yeah. But like Quick Draw said, they're more in danger by you being there. But at the same time, who's to say they wouldn't have destroyed the town anyway and then went to the palace to take out Boba? So it's almost a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But by staying and showing the people that you were fighting for them, you win, you get the people on your side. Again, I do think it was a dumb decision. They should have went back to the palace, more fortified, more chance of them winning. But in the eyes of the people, it's like them running away. So I get the logic they tried to put behind it, but it was still one of those things like, okay, really? Like, why would you stay in the town? That really didn't make sense. So, hey, it is what it is. But all right, let's go through it bit by bit. Unfortunately, Chase isn't home, like he said, so no worries, Chase, no worries. But I will say, you knew we were coming on at 4:30, and you knew we were reviewing the Mandalorian. So you should have known to have your butt at home waiting for us to send the link. I'm just joking. What's up, Nick? Thank you for showing up.
Listen, I was starting to get like, I was wondering where Uncle Nick is. Like, Uncle Nick is not here. Where is he?
It's all right. Listen, we always say we appreciate anybody who shows up, whether it's for a minute or
Even
the
if it's
whole
for
show.
2
And
seconds or not.
exactly. And if you got things to do and you can't watch or listen or be here with us, hey, no worries. Live your life. Catch the replay. So we're gonna go through bit by bit through this episode. Start off in Mos Espa in the ruins of the sanctuary. And Boba and Fennec are in there talking. He said, okay, last minute. So Quick Draw said wrestling gators is more important. Well, for Florida man it is. So
Wrestling gators.
Boba and Fennec are in there talking, and Mando comes in and he tells them that Cobb Vanth is, we made the deal, they should be coming. But yes, you got here just in time, bro. But of course, we know that Cobb Vanth isn't showing up anytime soon because of what happened last episode. But Mando says they have a deal, which actually it wasn't even true because when Din Djarin left, there was no agreement that the townspeople were going to show up. Cobb Vanth said, "I'll talk to them and see what I can do." There was no definite agreement that they were going to help. So Mando just went back to Boba and was like, "Yeah, they're showing up," when he really didn't know if they were showing up. So I'm like, okay, that kind of bugged me right off the bat. But whatever. Then of course we cut to Cad Bane with the mayor and the Pike leader, and telling them that he took care of Cobb Vanth and that they're not going to show up, whatever. And of course the Pike leader says that, well, the mayor said it. One of them said it, that they killed Boba's Tusken tribe and bladed it on the Niktos, and Boba took out the Niktos. So that's that. Which, why would you tell Cad Bane that? I don't know. Like, as soon as they said it,
I think the biggest problem with this episode, the placement of things was very off.
Right.
There's a lot of situations it's just so off, and if it wasn't blatantly obvious.
Right. Because as soon as he said that, I was like, yeah, Cad Bane's gonna tell Boba. Like, I was like, he's gonna tell him. And of course, later in the episode, he told them. I was like, why would they tell him that? Like, what, you don't give information like that away for free. What's the point of that? It's almost like bad guys don't know how to bad guy anymore. Jesus.
I know, right? They need proper villains writing for them.
Oh God. Anyway, all right. So Luke's X-Wing shows up. We're all thinking, oh, here we go. Luke Skywalker coming in to come save the day. And they were trying to wrap everything up. So that's the problem with having those 2 Mando episodes, because they could have cut some of that stuff short and threw a lot of things into those episodes to fill in, so that this episode wouldn't have been so just weirdly paced. We'll put it that way. So Luke's X-Wing shows up to the landing pad, Pelimoto's landing pad, and she's freaking out because New Republic X-Wings are
she starts talking about licenses and
what their police drive. So basically, X-Wings are like cop cars, basically. So she's thinking she's in trouble. She's telling her droids to hide stuff. Like, come on, and then it's just R2 and little baby Grogu in there. Oh, it's so cute. I swear, Grogu has got to be, and he looks so much better now than he did in the last few seasons. Oh, so freaking cute. Oh,
you see, now the thing is, for me, it's another one of the blatantly obvious things. They did blatantly obvious that they had the camera angle because they needed to use him as a puppet.
Yes, yeah, the camera angles, yes.
And they tried to play it off as, is Luke in the
in the
you
X-wing.
know,
Yeah,
in the X-wing just sitting there waiting.
yeah.
It's like, oh, come on, man. You know, it's like, as I said, some of the stuff they made just so sillily obvious. Like,
Yeah. Well, one of the things I thought they was gonna do was have her like, because she kept looking away from the X-wing. So as she climbed up to see if Luke was in there, he was gonna be on the ground standing next to her or something because he jumped out with the Force or whatever while she wasn't looking. So I was like, okay, that could be a cool misdirect or just show that he's learning how to use his powers. But then when she goes up there and it's Grogu in there, I'm like, okay, all right, I got it. Because R2 can fly the X-wing. Because at first I was like, well, who the hell flew the thing? But I forgot the droids can fly the X-wings. But the puppet part, like you said, is obvious because you see him in the chair. Then when she reached for him and the cut, you could tell it was a weird cut to her picking up the puppet versus her reaching for the puppet. It was one of those things where it's like, okay, all right, guys, you're really making this whole thing kind of kind of painful to watch here. You guys are professional filmmakers, so it hurt. He said, "Wait till those Grogu Funko Pops come out." Yeah, more Grogu Funko Pops. Grogu in the X-wing. Oh my God, here we go. Yes. Not only that, Mando in his new Starfighter with Grogu in the
that's
back.
one I want.
Oh,
That's one. And I swear, if it
God.
doesn't have a little mini Grogu in the back,
yes. Oh my God.
I'll flip my bro. I'll flip like I'm a real Star Wars fan. I will flip.
You are a real Star Wars fan.
I'll flip it like pancake, bro. And pancake flipping is serious, bro.
Oh man. But Pelimoto, one of my favorite characters from the show. I mean,
Yeah, Grant.
some
She's
people
funny.
might have issues with her,
really
but
good.
she's funny. I think she's really
She's really good though. Like she actually acts a lot better than a lot of the main actors, to be honest.
Yes.
To be honest.
Because her performance comes off as a lot more natural than the others. Because the others, they're so stoic and serious and have this, this way about them. And she's so relaxed and just it's almost like she's
funny.
riffing.
She's entertaining.
Yeah.
Like I swear, if she's not in the new Mandalorian season, I'll get upset all over again and flip some more pancakes. But listen, going just to what Quick Draw said, saving for budgets.
The budget for special effects.
I think they actually spent their whole thing on the Luke in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, right.
For the last episode,
doing the deep fake, they couldn't afford better special effects for this episode.
That's what I was thinking. Honestly, when I saw that puppet thing, I thought, oh, dude, they spent all their money on Luke.
And the thing is, the puppet looks a lot better. Even the
she does, yeah.
And when it's walking and everything, it looks a lot better. So they definitely upped the budget, but it was still off in certain places. But she takes Grogu out, and for whatever reason, she understood his name. And she was like, Grogu, that's a stupid name. Well, not understood his name, understood R2, which I guess it makes sense because she talks to droids and she talks to Jawas and she knows all these languages. So, okay, maybe she could understand.
That made sense,
also.
Yeah.
So, and she was like, Grogu, that's a stupid name, which was kind of funny because when his name was first announced, a lot of people was like, that's a stupid name. So,
I like that actually, that like one of the smartest possible things in the whole episode is the fact that they played on that.
Yes, exactly. Because even I was thinking that's weird, like Grogu. It's just weird. But now it's that's his name, Grogu. It's a cool little name, like whatever. So she notices that he's wearing his little chainmail, which is excellent. Look.
Every time he comes on, I'm going to show him. Just for that. So he earned that. Let me get the glasses now quickly as well. Make him feel bad again. Every week I'll do this. He shows up.
A pop Jawa in the sexy Deadpool pose.
Dude. How epic would that be?
Hilarious.
No, you know what'll make that better? Not that it'll be better. It has to be a 2-pack with her in it.
Yeah, 2-pack with her in it. Yeah. Oh no! I'm telling you, when we buy Funko, we're gonna do it, man. I told you we're
Listen,
gonna
if
run
if no,
Funko.
if we don't ruin it before we actually get it started, I think we would make a lot of money.
Oh, we're gonna make tons of money. Are you kidding me?
I think I tell you what, let's make lots of money and we just ruin it for everybody else. Let's be real villains.
No, Funko's already the villains. We're gonna be the heroes.
We'll be anti-heroes.
Yes, anti-heroes. I like that much better. So,
Again we get
so we go.
distracted. Okay, so
That's what we do. We go back to
Grogu getting out of the X-wing,
yeah.
knowing his name.
He's got his little chainmail on and pretty much giving Pelimoto the lowdown on what's
You
happening.
see now, this is the thing here. This is what got annoyed me again. Another one that blatantly obvious things. She actually pulls the
down
jumper
his
down,
thing. Yeah,
and it's not like a zipped hoodie, like it's unzippable, which you see it.
yeah.
It's like a full neck covering, so you actually have to like.
So she had to actually pull it down. Like, why would she
It's like
do that?
how did she possibly see that? Maybe she felt it. Maybe sure.
You could have
enough.
felt it, and it is a little heavier. So
Can I be honest? It would have been better seen if they actually had his clothes torn later on in the fighting scene, and then they saw
and it was
the
underneath. Right, you saw it underneath. Gotcha. It's a dirt Tully Pop made. He said, Rule 34 that says if it exists, there's a version of it. What version of it?
You can say the real word. We won't ban you in the chat.
No, yeah, you can say it in the chat.
Someone else might ban you, but we won't.
No, I'm not gonna ban you.
You're lucky. I don't think we got any moderators on at the moment. Maybe. I don't know if Chase is still there.
Yeah, Chase is still there. But
Chase has got a dirty. He's got a dirty mind anyway. So he
Chase only bans spammers and people he don't like. Oh God! All right, let's go. So of course we get to the scene where the mods are giving the layout of what's going on. They got the different parts of the gang and the different parts of the city, which again shows how freaking short-staffed they are, because they got BK in one section, the Gamorreans in another section, and all the mods in a different section. Like, that's your whole crew. That's everybody.
You see, now this is again a situation where it was blatantly obvious, and this is the point where I was getting to, where I'm like, do I want to even watch this anymore?
Yeah,
because now this is blatantly obvious. Now everyone's split up. If you have a small team, how are you splitting?
And the thing is, like, I thought the same way you thought, but then backtracking and thinking about it, as far as Boba's concerned, all the other families are sitting it out, so they're not going to interfere. So it's like, all right, I could split my crew and have them just keep eye out for any pikes or whatever, which is what they were supposed to be doing. So if you think of it from Boba's point of view, to say, okay, well, the other families are sitting it out, they're not going to get involved. Let's get out there and keep an eye out for the pikes. Okay, not a bad idea. But
yes,
on the outside looking in, you got to consider, well, they said they're going to sit out, but if any of them turn on you, you're effed. You're effed.
Yeah. Take a look at this point, though. Like, also, if you're going to have people surveillance, right? Who would you like? My honest opinion, I'll have the mods do it, because they're all over the streets anyway.
They're all over the streets already. Like, and the stupidest thing,
you're not gonna have Caucasian, or whatever the guy's name is.
Chrysanthemum. He said
That's it, Caucasian. Exactly what I said. Listen, you're not gonna have this big freaking Chewbacca thing standing in the middle of the street with a shotgun-looking thing, like. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly. He's too noticeable.
It was just too blatantly obvious. Like, he had his gun out already, so sure, they're going to get attacked individually. Like, make it, you know what I mean?
But the worst part about that split up is they put what you call them, Kasarthan, in the Transdoshan area. So you have a species of people who hunt Wookiees and a Wookiee who hates that species, and you put him in that section. Why? Why?
It's
That didn't make sense. I mean, it made sense for the visual of them fighting since they're a species that fights, and for Star Wars fans, you get it. But as far as common sense to the story and to your kingdom and your gang, like that didn't make sense. You don't put him in an area where you saw a couple episodes earlier, he flipped out on some of them just because they were having fun. So what if he was walking around the town and a couple of them looked at him the wrong way? He was just gonna start shooting them up because the species don't like each other. Like, come on, that was dumb. So I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But okay, fine. They did the whole split up thing. Kind of knew what was coming, but I wasn't 100% sure, but kind of saw it coming. They get turned on. The Aqualish attack the mods. Trandoshans attack BK, and the Nyctos RIP the Gamorrean guards, basically. Like Quick Draw said. Oh man, they really wanted to see if pigs could fly. Boom, boom.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It just came to me because I was going to say they threw him off the cliff, but
I thought would actually save this though.
Oh, so
you know what would have saved this though? You know, at that point, Fennec Shan also left. She was going to go to where the Pikes were meeting.
Yep.
You could have killed two birds with one stone here. At the moment, you got Fennec Shan being soft as compared to what she used to be like. She used to be one of the top assassins, right? So you know what you do? They almost had it right here. They almost did. Have her, as she's on the way, helping each group out.
Yes. Yes.
And this plays role too, right? If you get later to the story, and I don't want to jump too far ahead, everyone still ends up meeting back together anyway.
Right.
So the whole point of them getting attacked is pointless.
Right. And the thing is, like,
pointless.
Like
but if Shan had to go to each group and help them out,
right? And even if not,
it would have made sense.
Get to one group and then have the one group help the next group to help the next group, because it's a huge city.
That would have helped.
Kind of like,
but
yeah,
the reason I say the Fennec Shan thing is then it makes her look like a badass. So they were on the right track when she saved the mod.
Right.
And then what did they make her look like? They make her look like a mother with fucking strict. Sorry, a mother with strict rules.
Sorry. That's our F-bomb. We got it.
I got excited there. They make her look like a strict mother in the sense of, they said thank you, manners. I like it.
Yeah.
Like you literally just made Fennec Shan look badass again, and then you make her look like a mole from. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. Why would you do that?
Like I understood the line and why she would say it, because the mods up to that point have been real defiant to Boba and Fennec. They're kind of giving them a certain amount of respect, but at the same time being real confrontational. So by them almost dying and her saving them and them saying thank you, it's kind of like, okay, you're starting to show that bit of respect. So I get why they would have her say it, but in that moment, I get what you're saying. It's like, no, we didn't need that right there. She could have just gave a nod and drove off. Like she didn't have to say that line. Like her saying the line is what killed it. If she had just gave a nod and took off, okay, we got it.
She would still be badass. Right. So yeah, I don't know. Like I felt that could have saved it. They almost had it. And I think from more or less this point, if I can remember, I kind of stuck it out and thought, okay, it's time to get him.
Yeah. Yes, Fennec did redeem herself in the end, but still, in that moment, it should have went differently, in our opinions, obviously. But
right, I do agree. If she didn't have to save somebody, they would have made the right choice by letting the pigs fall off the cliff.
Yeah.
That would have been fun enough. And the reason for that is it was an open space. She wouldn't have been able to sneak.
Right. The only way is if she had came up behind
all the other
them.
spots she would have.
Yeah, if she had came up behind them and took them out. But even then, like, again, it's a huge city. I mean, I know they play it like it's really small, but it's I won't
But
say
yeah,
a huge
that's true.
city. It's a
But
lot
it's
bigger
true.
place than they make it seem. So her getting from place to place to place would have been like
But
teleportation.
that's
So
why I say also not saving the pigs would have been understandable. But I mean, still saving Carcassan. What did I call him? Um, saving Carcassan and then the mods made more sense.
yeah, save the mods and then go save Chrysanthemum. That would have made sense. You know, yeah, the
And then
Gamorreans, unfortunately, they get taken out. Okay,
listen. What also annoyed me is the fact that you just played off how the what do you call those people that killed Cassandra's family and people,
fine. The Trandoshans.
the Trandoshans. You make them sound so badass because the fact that they hunted Chewbacca and his family down, and they're such badass creatures themselves. He comes
What's
back
up,
later
EPL?
with a little few. He comes back later with a few scratches.
Yeah. Well, the thing with that, like when they all piled on him, and I knew he wasn't taken out because he's got cybernetic enhancements. They don't really show it, or
Listen, if
you
you
don't see
think,
it in the show,
if
but
you watch back,
he's really
you
strong.
heard chewing sounds.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, so it's like they,
That's the difference. If they didn't play the chewing sounds, I could understand. But the fact that they actually played chewing sounds, I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah, he should have came back a lot more beaten up. So that if he had come back a lot more beaten up, it would have made a lot more sense. Well, throughout the episode, though, since we're talking about it, I was gonna point it out as it happened, but all Chrysanthemum stuff pissed me off because okay, he got attacked by the Trandoshans. He came back um, during the firefight. You see, he's still alive. Okay, he wasn't as beat up as we thought he would be, but I just like, yeah, he's strong and he's got enhancements and stuff. Okay, he fought them off. Then, as he's trying to get to the others, he's getting shot up. Boba and Amanda go out and help him. He could barely freaking walk straight. You can see he was dragging his foot. Then they get him behind cover, and then the next scene, he's running like he's fine. And
Yeah.
then he attacks one of the droids. They knock him up against the wall. The other two mods come to help him. Again, he's struggling just to walk. And then the next scene, he's running again. Like, I get that he's a strong character, but like, how many times you gonna get beat up to the point where you can't walk, and then the next
Yes. And it's
thing
true
you
what
hear,
Quickdraw
like,
says. His foot was actually bent. It looked
yeah,
like it was broken.
yeah.
Now the thing is, they did so. You know what? You know
I
what
was
this
like, oh
is.
my
You know what this
god.
reminds me of. This reminds me of a WWE wrestler pissing Vince McMahon off, and Vince McMahon dropping you from main title card to mid card title, chasing the 24/7 championship.
Yeah,
It's
it's like,
the same
yeah,
thing. It's like all of a sudden they build him to be such a strong character, then they have him
yeah.
look.
And the thing is, like in the comics, he is so badass. And if they had showed in this episode, like, okay, he got away from the Trandoshans, even though they didn't have to show him getting away, but you saw he got away from them. You're like, oh my god, he's still alive, great. Then he gets with the others. He takes a couple of blaster bolts, which he can take because he's strong as crap. I mean, of course, he can't take too many shots; he's gonna die like anyone else. But take a couple shots. He shrug it off. I'm good. Like
You see?
whatever. And then go up
Oh,
against the robots, the droids. Take a couple hits. Okay, he's a little slower, hurt more, but he's still going. That would have showed him to be more badass. But every time they showed him go down, somebody had to help him up just to get out the way. And then the next scene, he was running like nothing was wrong with him. I'm like, it was so inconsistent.
you see, the
So
thing
that
is
just
for
drove me
me
crazy.
that point where he was actually when he used his knuckles, that things that you're talking about, the brass
Knuckle
knucks or whatever it is.
dusters. Yeah.
Yeah. When you said how dangerous he is with those. Remember, you said I think last week or the week before, whenever it was. I felt that if they could have redeemed it in a way if they let him break through and then fight and wrestle the actual robot. You know what I mean?
Get through the shield.
Jump onto the back and then use his knuckles to punch open that
Yeah.
screen.
Well,
I don't know. That would have been for me. I think that would have been good.
two things with that. one, I do like how they did it because for Star Wars fans and Boba and Din Djarin kind of talked about it real quick when they said, well, our blaster bolts are too fast to get through and our kinetic weapons and the shielding and whatever, because it's like uh, the shields, they deflect things that come at it fast. So if you slowly walk through the shield, you can just walk through it. So when Mando went up with the Darksaber and started hitting it, I was like, just walk through the shield while his back is turned and cut his leg off. Like, what are you doing? Because you can go through the shield. But when Chrysanthemum started getting through, I was like, okay, he's gonna get through the shield and do that. And the droid kicked him. I'm like, okay. So the droid knew what was happening
So
and
they
kicked him.
they covered
So
them off. Yeah.
I was like, all right, got that. But like you said, if he had went behind him and done it, he might have got through and he could have punched him with the knuckles. The thing with that is, remember, he has metal under his skin too. And in the comic books, he actually got shocked because he punched C-3PO and the electronics shocked his knuckles and it shocked him. So he doesn't really punch through droids anymore. He learned his lesson, I guess. So it would have been good to see that on screen though. Like he gets through, he climbs up on the droid, he punches it, and then it shocks him. That would have been cool to see. But I get why they kind of went away from that. But still, it would have made more sense and been a lot more a lot more entertaining. We're gonna get to that, Nick, later. There was a end credit scene to the last episode. If you didn't watch the end credit scene, you got a few minutes. Go back and watch the end credit scene. It's about, I don't know, 20 seconds long. Yes, we're gonna get to that too. Those are new droids. Those were concept pictures of what the droidicas with in the prequel trilogy, the droids that formed the shields around themselves, those were droidicas. These are um, upgraded versions of those. They're called annihilator droids. So they're basically droidicas, but on a huge scale. So yes, they're new as far as being in something live action, but they're old as far as they've been in concept art before. So then we get to Cad Bane. He comes in and Boba goes out to meet him and talk to him. Of course, the line Quackler calling the Stiflings slimy. We heard that when I believe Din Djarin said it to somebody in the Mandalorian. I don't remember who he said it to, but I know he said it to somebody. It's basically the pot calling the kettle black when Cad Bane was calling him a cold-blooded killer. Cad Bane and Boba have history because Jango Fett actually used to work with Cad Bane. Actually, Jango Fett helped train Cad Bane. And of course, in turn, Cad Bane helped train Boba Fett, which is why at the end, when Cad Bane was about to shoot Boba Fett, he said, "Here's your last lesson," because Cad Bane was one of the people who helped train Boba Fett. So, let's see, where are we? Of course, Cad Bane tells Boba that the Pikes are the ones who really killed the Tusken Raiders, and they framed the Klatooinians, and he was basically trying to get Boba riled up to do something stupid. Because when you do something stupid, then of course you're gonna make a mistake. And Fennec Shand pointed it out. He's like, "Listen, he's just trying to rile you up. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Like, let's go." Looking at the thing, he said, Mando turned on his vision. The heat signals those droids. The audio called it Mando Vision. I like that, Mando Vision. So the families turn on Boba. Mando and Boba are in the place alone, and he's telling him, "Listen," Mando's like, "Listen, I'm not leaving. It's decreed. I gave you my word to the death." And Boba's like, "Yeah, you believe that crap, whatever. But hey, I'm glad you're here. Like, I ain't gonna tell you to leave."
He also, but he did acknowledge, like, good, like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because because Boba was basically telling them, "Listen, you can go. Like, why are you here?" And Mando was like, "Yo, it's part of the creed. I gave you my word." So Boba was like, "Good. Like, shit, let's go." But the Major Daimo, which another character, excuse me, people can be annoyed by, in the first few episodes, I won't necessarily say I was annoyed by him, but he played a good character that you wanted to hate. But the more and more I see of him, I love this guy. I want to see more of him.
And to be honest, I actually just wanted to see him shot.
I was like, oh my god, he's just whoever the actor is that plays that character, he plays him so well. He's such that slimy, smarmy, like that grovelly type of I'll do anything and interject in it. Like it was, I liked it. And once he came up with the plan and Boba was like, all right, and he went to write out his note, I said, yeah, Boba's going to write some real disrespectful stuff and he's about to get shot. But he didn't get shot. So, but Boba did write the real disrespectful stuff. So I was like, all right. Boba used him as a distraction for Mando and him to fly out in their jetpacks. I was like, thank you. They used their jetpacks. Come on, what's the point of having your jetpacks and you guys never freaking use them? Like, you have the high ground. The high ground is a big thing in Star Wars. So, they're doing their thing. Of course, they're getting overrun because it's mad pikes. It's like just a few of you guys and all these freaking pikes. But the townspeople come and help, which again, how'd they get through the whole town to get there to help when the pikes supposedly had the place surrounded? Like, how'd you get in? I don't know, but they got in fine. And you're in a freaking open cab tank. Like, they could have just mowed all of you down. Like, you were sitting ducks. I didn't get it. Like, no type of armor, no shielding, and nothing. And then you're just hiding behind this kind of tank type vehicle. And I was like, all right, I see what's happening, but some of the stuff just it's hard to keep the realism of
It's
the,
just
the
it was. I
world.
think as I said, like it's just a lot of the stuff was too blatantly obvious, and
Yeah, and there was a lot of plot armor because certain characters weren't gonna die, so all the danger for certain characters, you're like, yeah, it's not really dangerous. Nothing's gonna happen to them because like Boba and Din Djarin, neither one of them was gonna die. So all the danger they were in, it's like, yeah, there's no danger. You guys, nothing's gonna happen to you guys. I was more inclined to believe they killed Black Chrysanthemum than to think Boba Fett's gonna die. Like, come on. And then once you saw all of them coming back, it's like, okay, well, then nobody's gonna die, or nobody of importance is gonna die. So,
but you see, that's the thing. Like when they all came running back, like a cheesy freaking 80s, what you call it, movie.
yeah,
It was pointless doing everything they'd done just a few moments before. Like it's I don't know.
yeah. Panther fighter. I'm assuming you said Bantha fodder, and your speech to text put Panther fighter. Bantha fodder. It's like I would guess BS. Yeah. So what do we get to? I'm trying to see where I'm at. Okay, yeah, everybody starts coming back. Freetown, BK, the mods, the droids. Pelimoto shows up in the middle, all of them running away from the droids. And you're like, why is Grogu hidden under a sheet? Like, why would she have him under a sheet? That didn't make sense. And another thing that didn't make sense is she drives into the middle of a war zone and she's like, what's going on? Like, you didn't hear gunshots and people screaming and stuff happening? Like, really?
Like she's yeah. No, she's like
she's totally
doofus.
clueless.
She's a doofus in some ways, but like
Right.
not so much doofus. Like
right. It's like you would hear a war happening like miles away, but she pulled up and had no idea that there was fighting and shooting going on. Like, come on, give me a break. But of course, we had to get Grogu. They would have been smarter if she had came in and she was like, "Listen, I know you guys are busy, but I got something for you, man." Though, like, yeah, make that type of joke, not the stupid "what's going on" joke. So, and again, why is Grogu covered up? If you didn't think there was any danger, why you have him under a blanket? Like, but
yeah,
anyway,
it just doesn't.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. So of course, Mando's like, listen, let's go. She's like, why? What's going on? And then, of course, the droid comes. Takes forever to finally shoot at them. They got enough time to turn around and speed away. Like, okay. Again, plot armor. You knew Mando wasn't getting killed. You know Grogu wasn't getting killed. Maybe Pelimoto dies, but no, she's a cool character, a secondary character. They're not killing her yet. So, okay, fine. As they're, making their getaway, she's like, "Oh, I got something for you," and then the Grogu reveal, and it was so sweet though. Grogu jumped up into Mando's arms. Oh, I was like, "Oh!" and Mando's like, "Yeah, I missed you too, little guy, but we got stuff going on. Why are you here? What's going on?" She's like, "Listen, fine for the reunion, but let's get out of danger first before all that." Of course, the damn droid ends up getting shot or something or overheating, I guess. They flip the cart. I love how Mando used his boost to grab Grogu and protect him, and Pelimoto hits the ground and spits out a tooth.
To be honest though, the boosters were kind of pointless because it slingshot them that direction anyway.
Yeah. But he had the boost forward to grab Grogu. He had to make sure he got him. So So, that was pretty cool. I like the fact that Pelimoto spit out a tooth, and through the rest of the show, in certain shots, you can see her tooth is missing. I was like, oh, nice continuity there. I like that. Nick said the reason for Grogu being there was Mando can relax a little bit. He was able to use the Darksaber better. Possibly. I mean, the reason for Grogu being there is because, he's got to be there for the Mando season 3. Like, that's the reason he went back. But as far as the overall thing with him using the Darksaber, yeah, he's when what's his name again? Kanan was teaching Sabine how to use the Darksaber. He was telling her that you have to be one with the saber. You have to be one with yourself. You don't fight against the saber. You don't fight your opponent. I mean, you don't fight against the saber. You use it to fight your opponent. You have to find that equilibrium with the dark saber. Blah blah blah. Whatever. So it's definitely gonna help because Din Djarin was kind of conflicted about going back to the Coven and leaving Grogu and worrying about Grogu. But now that Grogu's with him, he doesn't have to worry about him anymore because they're together. And so yeah, it'll definitely make it easier for him to use the dark saber. I believe that in the end, or maybe not in the end, but eventually Grogu is going to be the one to have the dark saber. Because like Luke said in the last episode, it's more like he's remembering his Jedi teaching than Luke actually teaching him anything. Grogu has at minimum 30 years of Jedi training. He may still be a child for his species, but he's got more Jedi training.
I was thinking about the saber thing, right?
Mhm.
Now, at this point, they've got nothing for season 3 of Mandalorian, right?
Mhm.
What if Luke in the end gave him the lightsaber anyway? Because what is Luke going to keep the lightsaber? Yeah, what is Luke keeping it for? As far as he knows, there is no other of Yoga's kind.
Right.
And he knows he's going to be turning into someone good.
Right.
So why not give the lightsaber to him?
But I mean, because Jedi have a way of doing things that's stupid.
But listen, I'm not downing Yoda or anything, but can you imagine an evil Yoda running around? That doesn't make sense. The cutest character in Mandalorian.
Well, I think in the comic they had no, not really an evil version of Yoda, but a more badass Yoda of his species.
You know what I mean?
Yoda himself.
And that's kind of what I think maybe they want to do with Grogu. Maybe make him a little bit more badass. But I think in the end, maybe that's something they're saving for a cool reveal during the Mandalorian. That he actually does have the lightsaber. He could be keeping it underneath his robe.
He probably does have it. He probably does. He could have chose both, but wanted to go back to help Mando. We'll see. I mean, unfortunately, the Jedi have a certain way of doing things, and that was kind of the downfall. And in the non-canon books, Luke didn't really follow the exact way of the Jedi. He kind of did his own thing. which you would think he would have did in live action, but obviously he went the Jedi way, which is why he said the Jedi have to end in the sequel trilogies and stuff. It's like, listen, Jedi were gone. You could have did your own thing. You didn't have to follow the Jedi way. But anyway, Quick Draw makes a good point. She had him under the blanket because people were looking for him. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think of that.
I think that at that point, as far as she knows, they were looking for him.
Nick, Grogu's not going back to Luke. Forget about it. That's not happening. He might. I mean, there's a chance they go back to visit from time to time, but yeah, he's not going to stay there. And also in the comic books, I know a lot of people think like Kylo Ren burnt down Luke's Jedi temple and killed all his students, but in the books they actually clarified that Kylo Ren didn't go on a slaughtering spree and kill all those people. It was actually the Emperor / Snoke who summoned some type of force lightning that kind of torched the Jedi Temple and the surrounding area, and Kylo Ren just kind of took off. He's gonna build a mini dark saber. That could be it, because he could find a crystal and go to the living waters and the mines of Mandalore, and build his own mini saber. If he remembers, he'll remember how to build his own lightsaber. That could be cool. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh, Boba on the Rancor. Holla holla. We all knew it was coming. Once Boba took off, it was telling him to keep everybody safe or blah blah blah. I was like, okay, he's going back to get the Rancor. Of course, the Rancor's hopping all over the buildings and causing more damage than the freaking droids are. Again,
there would have been no harm. There would have been no harm in walking down the street, to be honest.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
and then maybe have one scene where he jumps onto one side of the building, but just to make him just walk around like he's Godzilla.
Yeah. I was thinking more King Kong, but yeah. The thing was, like, I was putting it together in my head, saying, okay, the quickest way to get back to the battle, maybe he had to climb over buildings. The fastest route is a straight line, they say, right? So, okay, fine. He got there. But once he got there, he was still causing more damage than the droids were. So it's like, come on. He said, best scene, ride it like a Rancor. It was a great scene. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing him come along.
I think once again, I think they could have made it a little bit better.
Yeah.
They could have. Yeah, I don't know. It was cool seeing the Rancor. It was really, really cool. I think what they could have done is, instead of having that Mandalorian episode so full, I think they could have shown a few training parts where he's actually learning to ride the Manical. Because to our knowledge, he's literally had one lesson.
Yeah.
Not even. And all of a sudden, he's an expert.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you take his canonical first appearance, he was riding a mythosaur, Boba Fett. So, and he did say that he's ridden things bigger than Rancor. So they were kind of hinting that, yeah, he knows how to ride big animals. So fine. When we show him riding this Rancor later, it's not supposed to be, oh my God, how did he learn how to do it? It's, oh yeah, he knows how to do this. So
not supposed.
I kind of looked past it because we knew it was coming. We knew he was going to be riding it. So I didn't need to see like a whole episode of him trying to learn. Like, okay, fine, he can just.
Well, I wouldn't say a whole episode, but I mean, it's the same. It's just saying maybe.
I know.
Maybe
even if they did like a
or...
montage of it, yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah, they kind of hinted at it, so it's like, yeah, but a 10-inch pop ride with Boba on the Rancor, yes.
Listen,
yes.
as I said, you guys, yes. I've been saying this all the time. Every time it comes to monsters in Star Wars, I want a Star Wars monster line, man.
Yeah, that would be cool because they have enough creatures to make a line like that. So of course, the Rancor is getting shot up and stuff, and Rancors have really tough skin, so they can take blaster bolts and be okay. Of course, if they take too much, yes, it's gonna kill them, but they have strong skins and hides, so They could take some blaster bolts. Mando finally gets through with his dark saber, so yay, Mando. Um, I like when the gets through the shields of the droid with the with his dark saber. To be clear, the Rancor takes it out, um, eats one of the pikes, and you hear the Wilhelm scream that you hear in all the Star Wars stuff. So they threw it in there. I like that. Um, let's see what else. What else? They take out the other. They take out the droids. Who cares? We knew that was going to happen. I mean, I skipped the whole thing with the Freetown and the mods working together. That's supposed to be significant because Freetown is supposed to be like the backwater country town, and the mods are supposed to be like the big city folk. So them coming together to work together is supposed to be kind of indicative of the town of Mos Espa coming together for this common enemy, but it didn't play that way because we never saw them really interact. So it was like there was nothing there to play off of for the audience anyway. I mean, I get what they were going for, but it was like, whatever. So yeah. So we get the showdown that we've been waiting for: Cad Bane versus Boba Fett. Cad Bane's like, listen, I may be old, but I'm still faster than you. Boba's like, I guess we'll see. And good thing Boba had that armor because he'd be dead because Cad Bane was popping him. Of course, in the end, Boba ends up killing Cad Bane because he used the training he got from the Tusken Raiders and the Gaffy Stick, which again is calling back to the earlier episodes with Boba, where it's like technology will get you but so far. It's like sometimes you have to go back to just the basic ways of doing things. So yeah, that's what
for me. The thing that I hated about this is, why did Cad Bane have to die?
Yeah, well, that was something that I was upset about because I was like, why bring him in live action just to kill him so fast? But you have to. There's two things. One, it's not like Cad Bane is a one and done character. Like, oh, he hasn't been in anything. He's been in a bunch of the Clone Wars. He's been in the Bad Batch. He's had a long life. And at this point, like I said, he's like 100 years old in his species, way of aging compared to a human. Although he's technically like 70 in human years, for his species, he's like 100. But I didn't want to see him die. I wished he was alive. And we saw him die off a different way. But it was a continuation of the Clone Wars arc where him and Boba had their showdown. I mean, they hinted to it because Boba still had the dent in his helmet, and Cad Bane had the metal plate on his head because after he fell and his hat came off, we saw the metal plate. But this was kind of like the end of their rivalry. This was done. Like, Cad Bane's gone. And we didn't even get to see his droid. We didn't get to see Toto. I was upset. Like, come on.
The thing is, also at the same time, though, I'm just remembering now, wasn't there any ticking? He had the ticking thing on his thing. On his suit. The red light flashing.
Oh, Cad Bane? That's for his air, I believe. Because he has those air tubes that goes into his cheeks. That's not so he can breathe. That's so he can't get force choked. He has like a pipe or something in his neck and the air tubes to help him breathe. Because he was one of the most effective bounty hunters against Jedi, because one of the ways Jedi and even Sith or force users in general is to take you out is to force choke you. You can't breathe. Basically, you pass out. So he inserted something into his throat and put the tubes with the oxygen or air or whatever he breathes on his back, so he can't get force choked. And he could breathe in space, so he doesn't need anything over his mouth to breathe in space because he has his own form of air. So that's what that is.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, I think he didn't need to die. I thought he'd be dumb.
Yeah, I was really upset when I saw Boba stab him. And I was like, okay, maybe he's not dead, but then they kind of play it like he is dead. So I was like, I'm not happy that he's dead, but I get it.
This choice, they could have stabbed him in the shoulder and he could have passed out or something. It would have been just as good.
Yeah. But It is what it is. Cad Bane's dead, whatever. But as we know in Star Wars, you can all be damn near dead and still be brought back because now we have back to tanks and mods and stuff. So we'll see. But uh, you get that little bit of Cad Bane and Boba history or whatever. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Of course, the Rancor has this. I even wrote King Kong moment because they're shooting at him and he decides to climb to the top of a tower or something. Like, why? Like, just swoop them up and start eating them. Why are you running away to climb a tower? I didn't get that. But of course, you couldn't have the Rancor kill the good guys. And of course, the Rancor is not really bad. It's just freaking out right now. So, this was manufactured conflict for no reason. Well, I won't say for no reason. The reason was so Grogu can save the day and put the Rancor to sleep and fall asleep next to it. And it's so cute. And oh my god, look at what happened. So
another Funko Pop moment.
So that's what that was about. I found it really stupid when the Rancor kept trying to eat Mando and kept biting his helmet. Like, why didn't you just bite between the helmet and the neck of the shoulders? Why you kept biting on the helmet?
You know what I thought was dumb about that, bro? You know what I thought? He just had to pull. The helmet's not protecting the neck.
Yeah. If anything, either the helmet would have came off and then he just had his head, or the whole neck would have come off. Exactly. Like, come on. Manufactured, because we knew Mando wasn't dying. We knew he really wasn't going to get hurt too badly. So, But yes, Nick, it was all leading up to the point where Grogu put the Rancor to sleep. I mean, he used his powers a little bit through the end of the fight, like against the droid, where he pulled out like his knee socket or whatever and made him fall, and then against the he actually held up the droid when it was trying to come down on Boba or Mando. I don't even know who it was fighting at the time. I think it was Mando. And then, of course, he put the Rancor to sleep. It's showing that his force powers are growing, though, because you saw when he first came in the first season of Mando, every time he used his force power, it put him out. Now he can use it more and more before, like, passing out. So it's showing that he's getting stronger in the force. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. Then we cut back to the helmets on the spikes, which I thought we were gonna see like pike heads on the spikes. I was like, oh no, they're not gonna show that. But we cut to the hideout where the mayor was with the other family leaders, and Fennec Shand gets in there. The part that I didn't believe we were gonna see was when she put the rope down around the mayor's neck and lifted him up and basically hung him. I was like, are you kidding me? Did they really just show that?
I thought that was crazy though, but at the same time, like, why the mayor though?
No.
I thought that was crazy that they did it to the mayor. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean,
he was, out of all of them, he was the most innocent in a way. He was just acting to protect the town.
Yeah, I mean, he turned against them, and
then he gets the worst death.
Yeah,
he literally gets the worst death. Like, I'm like, bro. Exactly. But listen, it was actually very cool that they added it, to be honest.
Yeah, I actually missed that quick draw. I didn't look at I typically look at the concept art at the end of the episodes, but I didn't look at this one this time. So
it's the same with me. I normally look at it because it's so well done. It's really good. And then this time I didn't.
This time I didn't look. Once the episode was over, I was kind of. First of all, I was at work when the episode was over, so I was just kind of like on the move, and then I let it play because I was like, all right, I always let them play just to see if there's something at the end to set up the next season or something else. And of course, there's a little bit of an end credit scene where you see Cobb Vanth in the back of the tank. Basically, when Fennec and Boba are walking through the town and he keeps having to do the bow with his right hand, and she's like, why don't you take the back of the bath? And he's like, well, it's being used, which she should know it was being used. She's his right hand. Like, why would she not know Cobb Vanth was in the back of the tank already? Another one of those conversations that's for us, the audience, to figure out. And at first, I thought Chrysanthemum was in there. I'm like, okay, well, he got
And
all
they showed
beat up.
Panther all brand new.
Yeah, then they showed him, and I'm like, so who the hell's in the back of the tank? And
So
the
it takes
reason
so
why
much
I
time.
didn't think it was Cobb Vanth because when I think Mando was talking to the Weequay, he was like, "I'm sorry to hear about the Marshal," and the Weequay answered him in a way to make us think, "Oh, Cobb Vanth is dead for real." So
Mm.
that's why it was like, okay, if he's okay enough for them to put him in the back of the tank and heal him, and then you got the mod guy there who's gonna most likely do some mods, why would the Weequay speak about him like he was dead? Like if I said to you right now, uh, sorry about the Marshal, if he wasn't really dead, you would have said, oh, he's not dead, he's just hurt, or something to that effect. You wouldn't play it like he was dead. So
Yeah.
that just,
Now the whole thing also with this part is I felt would have been so much better is if they actually ended
Mhm.
it like that, as opposed to ending it. Oh, who will run the place? If it's not us, right? Then they go to credits, and then that I thought was very misplaced, just
Right.
like a lot
Yeah.
of the stuff in the movie, in the
Yeah.
show. I think they didn't need to. I think they were struggling too hard to find the end of credits thing. It was like, oh, let's be like all the big guys and do it in credit thing. They didn't need
Right.
to. All they had to do there was just who's going to run it, have it zoom out like it did,
Right.
right? Just maybe make the picture go to black and then let it come back, and you got what's his face in the bathtub, and the
Right.
mod guy there standing ready. Would have had just as amount as effect,
Yeah.
if not even
Yeah.
better, because it actually means something more.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. You're right. Because that post credit scene really didn't if anything, they should have took the scene with Mando and Grogu in the starship. That could have been the end credit scene. So they could
Yeah,
have did
because that
what you
happened
said.
before, isn't it?
They could have did the zoom
Just
out.
switched it around.
Yeah, the zoom out, fade to black, show Cobb Vanth in the back of the tank with the mod guy, go to credits, and then the mid credit scene, Grogu and Mando flying away, and that could have been your setup for Mando Part 3 or Season
The
3.
thing is, the
Yeah,
thing is for me, I like where they're trying to make Grogu into a badass here, because in that scene he was hitting that thing constantly, and he finally gets what he wants. He wants to go into
yeah,
light speed
yeah.
because he likes the thrill of it.
That was so cute.
I love
And
that. If they
also,
don't
what was
build him into a badass, then I don't know, because they're doing a job at it now. You know,
yeah. One of the things I found was cool, if you notice, when Grogu was up against the glass, you see his breath fogging up the glass a little bit. I was like, oh, they get so much better with CGI and making things believable. I was like, you see his freaking uh, breath on the glass. That was so cool. Nick, yes, I get what you're saying about traders getting hung in the Wild West. So I guess it does make sense. I It's not the fact that he got hung, it was the fact that they showed it. Like I wasn't expecting them to show
yeah,
a
they
hanging.
showed the stiff, they showed the
It's
stiff's body and
Disney.
everything.
It's Disney. Come on. So okay. Um it was really cool about them I mean Fennec showing how badass she is. She went there and took out all the family heads and took out the mayor, and then watching him walk through the town and all the townspeople give him the respect that he wasn't getting before. Like, remember the first time he walked through the town, people were looking at him like, "Who are you?" Now people are coming up to him and showing him respect and giving him fruits and bowing to him and stuff. So it shows that okay, he's definitely got the respect of the town. He's going to be the new leader. But again, that doesn't fix everything because you still have all the other families. Even though you took out the heads, somebody's going to rise up. Um, it's not the end of conflict on Tatooine because Tatooine is more than just these few towns; it's a whole freaking planet. Um, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I was a little disappointed that the Pikes and Cad Bane were like the big bad. I figured there was somebody behind all of it, manufacturing this conflict for their reasonings, and it was like, okay, it Book of Boba Fett was basically setting Boba Fett up to be a major player on Tatooine, but also getting all these other Star Wars properties to where they need to go. So you had the Mando
But I mean,
transition.
also at
so
the
you see
same
what's
time
happening.
now, they try to establish Boba Fett as a main character in Tatooine, but they're going to hand it over to the Marshall guy.
Mhm.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So what's the
yeah,
point, really? Like,
yeah. Like, why'd you
then
go through
going
all
to
that
what
if you're just going to give it up, right?
Quick Draw says, he's going to join Jkl or Mandalore, right? And I
It's
hope this is the
possible.
case. Hoping that this is the case. Remember my theory from last week, where Boba Fett's going to fall under Din, what is it?
Din Djarin, as
Under
far as
the
the
Din
Mandalorian.
Djarin.
Yeah. But
You know what I mean?
but
But
Boba
also at
Fett
the
didn't
same
really
time,
follow the Mandalorian way like that, so I don't know if he'd follow him as leader of Mandalore.
but remember, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I just don't know what to expect from the third season of the Mandalorian, which is kind of cool because it's not too obvious and you can wait to see. It's going to be exciting. When is the Mandalorian out?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know if they finished filming yet, so I have no idea. I know the next Star Wars show I believe is either Bad Batch or Obi-Wan. And Obi-Wan is almost 100% confirmed to be May because somebody from Disney put something about Obi-Wan premiering in May and then took down the post. I think it was a Twitter post. So it's most likely going to be May for Obi-Wan. It's just a matter of when Bad Batch season 2 drops. So if that's going to be within the next month or so, or if they're going to put it after Obi-Wan, I don't know. So we'll see what happens. And Nick, it's not about showing the dead alien. It's about showing the hanging. Because in
But
Star
listen,
Wars,
maybe he didn't see it. Maybe maybe the voice thing didn't describe it enough. You actually
right?
literally see. I don't know if you've
You
seen
see,
people getting hung in movies where the body goes stiff
yeah,
after the neck snapping.
right. They
They
show the
literally
rope
show
go
that.
around his neck. They show him raise up. They show him go limp. It's like you actually showed him get hung and dying. That's what I'm surprised about. Not the fact that he died. I mean, it's Star Wars. Aliens get shot and killed all the time. Humans get shot and killed all the time. That's not what I'm saying. It's the hanging itself that surprised me. So, Dead Zone, you haven't seen Book of Boba Fett? You're here watching a spoiler for you. No, go watch it. Hopefully, you didn't hear anything we said. We appreciate you coming through, though.
Yeah.
So anyway, with that being said, again, I love the episode. If you heard us talk about it for the past like half hour to hour. It was just sounds like we complained and complained and complained. It was just a lot that didn't sit right within the episode, and it was like, all right, if they had taken some of those Mando episodes and did a little bit more story there for Boba, then you wouldn't have to do this thing that kind of seems either rushed or forced or whatever. So, you know, it was.
To be honest, from my point of view, this was the worst episode of the season, and it's the finale or the last episode. It shouldn't be like that. Like, to be honest,
Yeah.
I thought
I don't
it
think
wasn't put together well enough. To be
Mhm.
honest, there's a lot of the things that was just too obvious, and I think that
Yeah.
kind of ruined it.
Yeah, I don't think it was the
So
worst episode. It wasn't one of the best. It was a good finale. Based on what we got, definitely things I feel like should have been different, but I can see why they went how they went. It was it the thing that, of course, is more probably our fault than the fault of the showrunners is that we, me particularly, I can't say we because I can say we as Star Wars fans, because I know a lot of us Star Wars fans were hyped for Book of Boba Fett, that we put more hype on the show than it should have been. But Robert Rodriguez himself said that the show's going to be all killer, no filler. And sorry, we got a lot of filler in this show. So you set the show up to be more than it was too, which made us think it was going to be more than it was, which ended up letting us down more than we
It
should.
literally, it technically was filler throughout, even if it wasn't Mandalorian storyline
Yeah,
being filled.
yeah,
Technically, it was Boba Fett's storyline being filled because they were
yeah.
telling his past.
Right. So it was one of those things where I'm satisfied with the show as a whole. Um, I I wish certain things happened differently in the finale, but it was a good finale. It was good. It's not like It's not
But
like
look,
I'm let down.
eventually where it led, it was good. But I think they could have
Yeah,
just done it a little bit better.
yeah,
I
exactly. It
think
could have been
also
done better. Yeah.
one of the main things I thought it was going to be a bigger war
Yes, and that's
to
another thing
fight.
with the war. There was
They
so many pikes against this little ragtag group that was pinned in. It's not even like they had a plan. Like, okay, the pikes are gonna come in, and we got this booby trap here, and some of us are gonna be here, and like they know the town, so they know the little intricacies and the hideouts and things like that. So where you overcome the forces because you know the area better than they do. It was literally the pikes coming out of like so many of them, and they just took them out. They were just taking them out. Then they had these two huge freaking droids that could literally level a city, and this little ragtag group of people took them out. It's like no, like there was there was no there was no doubt in my mind they were gonna win. And even though they're the quote unquote good guys of this story and they're supposed to win, in good storytelling, there's always a doubt of, oh, are they really gonna win, or how are they gonna win? It was just kind of like, okay, yeah, they won. Okay, yeah, we know. Okay.
I think if they do end up making a book of Boba 2,
Hmm.
right? I can see them actually doing a whole thing where Boba makes what you call it the mayor, the marshal, the mayor of the two
Hmm.
towns,
Hmm.
and Boba is still the Dijan or Dijin, whatever you call it,
Uh-huh.
getting respect and helping him keep it safe.
The daimyo.
Like
It's a
and then
daimyo.
keeping like them building up the cities again and going to each different district and who runs it and like
Yeah, yeah. Basically trying to consolidate all the power in Tatooine, or just a piece
those.
throughout the planet or what have you. Yeah. Yeah, I was sad that there was no Han Solo too. I figured even if it wasn't like in the show, maybe part of a quick Boba flashback of them, facing off or something, since Harrison Ford supposedly did some filming for something. But whatever, that's okay with me. It wouldn't have fit in the story as far as what happened. So if they had just kind of shoehorned it in, I'd have been upset. So it was better for him not to be there than for them to have forced it in there. That's what she said. Um, only because I don't have the thingy. But that's it. That's Book of Boba Fett. Again, I'm happy with the show overall. It just wasn't what I expected from it, so it was kind of a letdown at the end. But I'm happy with the end. It's one of those things where I'm just kind of okay. It was what it was. I don't feel like it was a waste of time watching it, so that's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
that's also important.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did enjoy watching like
yeah.
the whole series.
Yes, because
Right.
if they had a ending to make me feel like the whole show was a waste of time, that would have been more upsetting than having an ending where it's like, okay, it ended fine. So I'm happy with it. And again, the show set up a lot of other things going forward, which is cool. But a show should be about what it is and have all these setups be a part of the show incidentally, not one of the main focuses of the show. And that's basically what those Mando episodes were. They were setting up for Mando season 3 in the middle of Boba Fett's show. And that it was a swerve that kind of threw off the pacing of the show. But again, those Mando episodes were the better episodes of the season, so I'm not mad at that. So we'll see what happens. How do I? say been a blast breaking shits down with y'all. Yeah, it was awesome, man. I'm glad those of you who stick around to talk Mando with us, talked Mando with us. I don't know what we're gonna be reviewing next. We were supposed to talk about it behind the scenes, and we haven't.
There's
We're
probably
probably
will.
gonna.
I think what we can do is once we talk a little bit afterwards, we can I'll throw up an ad or something on Instagram. So keep posted on our Instagrams. We'll share it during the week what we're going to watch next week. So stay posted.
Yes.
Have a look at our
Um,
Instagrams.
no, we're not doing Ozark. I know
Like
that we're
16
gonna do
seasons,
Moon
Chase.
Knight, and Moon Knight starts in about 3 or 4 weeks. So whatever we review in these next 3 to 4 weeks is gonna be something short and sweet. So we'll
So
see.
kind of the same concept. I think you were saying of what we
When
did
we
with
did
Squid Game.
Squid Game, yes, when we were watching like 3 episodes at a time of Squid Game, it's going to be something like that. A show where it's already a bunch of episodes out. We could watch 2, 3, 4 episodes during the week and review it, and then the next 2, 3, 4, whatever, review it, and yeah,
So
it'll be something like that.
Since Boba Fett was a bunch of filler, we'll give you some filler seasons before Moon Knight
Yeah,
comes
right. What's up, Laz? Thank you for showing up. I was showing off the last sticker. Look at Laz. And the last autograph. Holla. I'm gonna sell this on eBay for like $20. He said, so want to break down Peacemaker. Peacemaker would be good too, but I don't know how many episodes they're doing because they have an episode dropping tomorrow. I don't know if it's the last episode or not. We should look
Yeah,
for it.
we can't have it go too over, kinda.
Yeah, because I don't want it. I don't want to. Let me look because if the last 3 episodes of Peacemaker are these last 3 weeks, then that would be cool. You would just have to catch up on the first few. So we'll see. We'll see. She said, "I'm not $20 cool." That's the last Peacemaker episode, Chase. Tomorrow, okay. Well, I guess we could break it down for next week. We'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming on this journey with the Book of Boba Fett with us. Also, thank you for coming to hang out with us every Wednesday at 4:30. We definitely went a long time tonight. We haven't done a long show like this in a while.
Yeah,
So
I actually didn't expect it to be all, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting us to go this long either. That's what she said. God, I gotta get that clip. I don't believe I don't
You gotta
have
get it added over.
Gotta add it in. But guys, we always have fun hanging out with you guys. We always have fun with you in the chat. That's usually why we end up going long because we get so caught up talking to you guys in the chat that we forget to do a show.
Yeah, true.
So not that that's a complaint. We love it. We love it. Tomorrow we got to hang out with Chase on Chase's Kingdoms channel. 8 p.m. We're doing a Pop the Chaos. Don't know what we're doing yet, but it doesn't matter. Come join us. Hang out. We always have a great time. It's always chaotic. I'm sure I'll be there. I'm not sure if Heat will be there. Chase is going to be there. Barbarian might be there. Hopefully, Last can show up. New and Old won't be there because they've got big things going on this weekend. Super Bowl, baby. Oh my God. I'm so happy that they got to do that. Saturday morning, Chase's Funko Brew morning review. Did I say it right?
Chase's Brew review.
Oh no, I didn't say it right.
Even know. I don't even know.
I didn't say it right, but Chase
Morning
Saturday
morning brew,
9:30, 10 o'clock. Yeah, I didn't say it right. I never said
You said it so close though.
I said it right maybe once. And now it's a thing. If I do say it right, I don't feel good. So I have to say it wrong all the time, even though I got it. Like, no, it's a thing now. Saturday mornings, 9:30, 10 a.m. Look, and I always make him put it in there. Morning Brew Funko review. Grab a cup of Joe and let's talk some Funko. I know that. What else we got? Sunday. I don't know if I said it right, it would be red. See, at this point, I gotta keep saying it wrong. That's the whole joke of it. Sunday, I don't know. You guys doing your FTR?
I'm hoping to do it. I'm hoping to do it. This past week we didn't do it. Unfortunately, I'm injured. Well, I'm feeling a lot better than I was on the weekend. But yeah, most likely do it this week. And do apologize for this, guys. I'm looking forward to it, but it's out of my hands, more in my feet.
Yes.
Yeah, guys. This week most likely up to Fett's frequency, another Pop the Chaos member. Most likely, well, he digs doing it. He likes getting upset with Vince McMahon as much as I do, and yeah.
And let's see what else we got going on. I think that's it.
I think that's it until the next round of PTC, which is you, isn't it?
Last, I believe.
That's first. Yeah.
Yes. So Chase tomorrow, last next week, and then I am the last week. So we're gonna have 3 great weeks coming up. Guys, we're done rambling. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm Ella, the Jkl Awesome. That's my boy Pop Heat, the Hot Popics live stream. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
It's over. Go away.